That was the
This
first
is
thing
so
I said in
cute.
stream. Oh god, I forgot to change the overlay. Well.
Sugar frosted titty puffs.
What are you going on about? Like literally.
So there's
That was my ADHD.
there's a board game at work called Unicorn Glitter Luck that absolutely does not ever want to come out of our mouths. Unicorn Glitter Luck.
Unicorn glitter luck.
Yes, but inevitably our gutter brains want to call it Unicorn Glitter Fuck.
.com.
Okay, I added a character photo.
So there it is.
Hi, Kayla.
Go ahead. Oh, it's not triggering.
It's 7 o'clock. It's time to start. Awooooo!
I'm good.
Tell.
Awooooo.
Hello.
Awooooo. Awooooo.
You look pretty today, Ari.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice.
You're welcome.
I look like
Turn
garbage
her,
today.
Oh my god, you look fine. You looked fine earlier. I don't know now.
I get better with the light on.
Sure, you need anything?
Huh?
Is that what you need? Play? Oh. You're welcome. You've got an hour to play now.
I should probably get the book.
Books are overrated. Run without it.
As long as you
They
don't leave
will
all
be
12
fun.
of them next to your desk again.
What's that book like? I don't even get it.
That
But-
could have honestly been towards any of us.
Hello, dog. Hello, Dodger. Hello, Dodger.
I
You want
grabbed
my
one
chicken
book.
wing? Chicken
And I only have
wing,
2 books
chicken
next to me
wing.
that I'm now going to pick up and put away.
Yay!
Look at
See?
you.
I have the racks of books behind me. Does that count?
Do you see the tail? I'm amused. Oh, he's gonna sit on it now. Just in the background.
Is that a tiara, Ari? Are you being a princess tonight?
You mean
I am,
every night?
I am a fucking queen all the goddamn time. Some days I choose to show it.
I see.
You're so cute. I'm gonna get you a real tiara.
This is a real tiara.
It is, but that's one that I got for the girls. Like, look at my Facebook page, the cover photo. They're all wearing those at their tea party.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's cute, but I mean, we're gonna get you a big one, like, fantastic.
Are you a size queen?
Obviously not.
Okay, sounds good, Wolf. Enjoy. Good luck.
Oh, oh.
Oh, are you on Twitch now? Is
I
that what's
hate.
happening?
Only a lot, yes.
Only a lot.
I don't see you on Twitch yet.
Yeah, she is.
Oh yeah? Have one of
Refresh.
these.
Twitch doesn't want me to. God damn. Hang on. Oh wait, I'm not visible right now. Yep, totally hydrated.
I'm visible.
Yeah,
And one of those.
thank you very much. Our resident Bastet is laying in her bed. Oh, our resident Bastet is pissed off because I touched her.
Well, I'm gonna do this now, so don't forget it, but feel free to wait until we can see her.
Okay.
Ari.
Ari, do you hear that? Hear that, Ari?
I do. What is it?
That was me drinking.
I don't believe you.
I literally.
No, Pixar didn't happen.
What?
Pixar didn't happen.
No. I'm
Wait,
full up.
no.
I am full up on dicks. I don't need any more dicks. I mean, let me think about that for a second. Nah, I'm full up on dicks.
I'm horny.
Hi, Arnie. I'm Kaz. Pleasure to meet you.
can't. I did it last night too, but it's still funny because I'm 12. The best part is these are my child's horns. Yep.
So, Sofa,
Hmm.
I would not go on the internet and ever say your child is horny.
No, I did not. I said these horns belong to my child. I phrased that very carefully. Thank you.
Just saying. Based
Just
on
saying.
previous statements, people would make assumptions.
You're still cute. You cannot have my chicken wings. I will boop your snoot. Boop.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Right here. Boop.
Yay!
Boop.
I heard is
And you said that on stream.
I did
Thanks, Alice. Appreciate it.
per se.
No, that's not at all what I said. I was very strategic. There was much strategery in my statement. Yes, you're so cute. Oh my goodness. Hold on, wait. No, yeah, you gotta. Okay, now do it. There's a good boy.
All right, guys, we'll get started in just a minute. Greetings and hello. I'm gaming. I'm
Hey, Scooby.
somebody. I'm spilling water all over myself.
Love you. Good boy.
Is this all we've got?
What?
I think this is everybody because Phil dropped out.
And we murdered Donovan?
Oh yeah, Donovan. Can we murder Donovan? That'd be fine.
No, that goes against the litany.
Hey, can't remember.
Oh,
You
I mean,
werewolves.
but in real life,
Especially here at the apocalypse. Even the metis can be useful against the Weaver
I'll be right
and
back.
the worm.
I've been very useful. Thank you very, very much.
I don't like the way that I sound.
Do it then. Like your voice.
I despise my voice with the power of 1,000,000 suns.
Hey, speaking of, I have signed up for voice training lessons. My
Oh,
lesson-
awesome! Congratulations!
Thank you. My first lesson is Monday.
Yay!
I am very
Looking forward to
excited.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. No,
If you ask me Tuesday, it might be Wednesday, but I think it's actually Tuesday. And so yeah, I'll let you know how it is. And I know that it's $50 for a half-hour session and $80 for an hour session. So I will let you know how it goes.
I wish you the best of luck with it, Alice, and I hope it goes exceptionally well for you.
I do as well.
Well, we're thinking about getting the community involved here. So early on, what I'm thinking about doing is having a bit redemption or a channel point redemption. I'm not sure which. That basically says, practice whatever, because they're going to do it in state. It isn't like just talk like a girl, you're fine. They help you train your voice. So whatever voice training that I have learned that week, the redemption will be for, to force me to do that for the next, 5 minutes or whatever is appropriate. You know what I mean? And then later on, as hopefully I become more adept at this, that will change to be something along the lines of a bit redemption to essentially make fun of me for using the wrong voice once I have trained my voice, if that makes sense. And then perhaps even doing a counter. You know how you can have a death counter? On these things, you can do a count, times Alice has used the wrong voice. Wow, I don't
The
think
stat has decided to join the stream as well.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
When Alice went rogue. Yeah.
What is all of that noise?
What noise? Where?
My house coelacanth joined the stream, I guess.
No, it's somebody's messing with their mic. Oh, it's Donovan messing with
It's
his mic
Donovan in his camera and everything.
yeah. All right, so
He's in the waiting room though.
he is, but he was doing it in roll 20.
Oh, and roll 20.
I don't have it
Right.
blocked. Reason? I thought I did. Um, place to say what I want to
Listen.
accept.
You can't be up there.
Huh?
The lock next to the HTTPS.
Lock next to HTTPS. What?
The web. You
No,
know,
no, no,
words.
no. There's.
hmm
I want
There's
to
a lock
broadcast.
button.
Listen.
Listening.
Okay. Yeah. There's on in roll 20 there is a setting that says I want to broadcast to others, and another setting that says I want to receive from others.
Okay,
And
so
you
can I
can
finish?
Yes.
yeah.
The
And
lock icon next to HTTPS near the web address. If you click it, there's a button you can mute the sound.
I can mute the sound, but if I do it in the settings, then I don't receive the packets in the first place, so it's actually more efficient.
Okay.
And thank you for your suggestion. I appreciate it. But that's why I wanted to do it the other way.
Think- My grandfather always said that in telecom and IT, there's more than one way to skin the cat.
There is.
I'm not sure why people are skinning cats in telecom and IT, but I think he meant something else.
But yeah, they both accomplish the same thing. One is just more I just don't need to eat up bandwidth because if you mute the tab, the message of send this data will still hits your computer. It just then doesn't
The tab.
broadcast it. Yeah.
It's part of the actual settings for the whole thing. It's not muting the tab. Because it's also the same area that I would go to allow my camera to be seen on roll 20.
I'm not
Right.
sure, but a little bit after 10 o'clock, I may have to step away for a bit because I got a friend of mine coming to see what's wrong with my car to see if he can tell me why my car isn't running right.
Because it
Okay.
doesn't want to go to South Dakota.
All right.
It's going to be a trailer queen all the way to South Dakota. It's not driving there.
Let's see here.
Donovan, your camera sucks.
Or if it can't be fixed, it won't be.
Right. If it's not it's not an affordable fix,
It won't
then
go anywhere.
I just go to South Dakota without a car
Yeah, and then
and
you
have
buy
to
one
find
there.
a way to get a car when I get there.
Yeah. All right. So let me do. It is all right. So that's the wrong thing. I know. Hang on. A prop.
So it's not 100% done yet, but I didn't want to wait anymore. So the new art that I've got on roll 20 of my character is the art that Rose is doing for me.
Oh, that's awesome. So glad other people are using her talents. She is an amazing person. All right, so you clearly aren't Ash. You're Zaylin. That's clearly not even part of anything.
You're going to want to wait until Cuddles goes live.
Oh, is she not live yet?
No.
Oh.
Well, she's
Cut
still.
us.
She has a slot.
Cut us.
She has a slot there, so I could still. It'll just replace.
Well, no,
thing
it'll reorganize. She ends up going. It's alphabetical, so she ends up going where Ari is right now.
I'll just replace her current dot icon with an actual icon.
No, yeah. If you watch, if Shin turns his video off, I move up to where he is because he doesn't have his video on. But when he turns his video on, he goes in front of me because Shin has alphabetical with Sofa.
Okay. Well, I will wait then.
But you could guess. Like I said, she's gonna be where Ari is, and then everybody will move down one.
Did she say that she was going to do something?
Okay. Wait, were you asking or telling?
I was asking if she had, before I
Oh.
got into the chat, said something.
So I should be Zaylin.
Good.
Mm-hmm. And Shin should be Mavis. Reggie should be Reggie.
Hey guys.
I'll be right back. I gotta check my stove to see if my food is done.
Okay. Is there this weird thing of resizing things instead of you trim things? All right, so where should Mavis be?
Ari's face will be.
It is not. Roughly
Cut.
10 minutes still.
Ari's face should be under Ash header.
Ooh! Shake, shake, shake. I saw that.
Reggie is Reggie. I want to clip Reggie a bit.
It occurs to me that there are 6 people in chat.
Hi, 6 people in chat. How are y'all doing? Bear with us as we get things taken care of here.
We got 2 bots as moderators. Sofa, McKay's Play,
It doesn't
Smiler.
count the bots normally.
Yeah, I know.
So who the heck is this supposed to be?
3, 4.
Well, okay, so before you had 7 people in Discord, so the boxes were a little different because there'd be one below. And the way Phil did it, it was 8 people because he would have his voice channel and then he would stream so he
His
could
overlay.
green screen. Yeah.
Where does Donovan need to be on Frowlin?
So that'll be Mavis. I mean, you'll probably have to crop them a little different, but
Donovan, that is not an attractive look for you.
no, like Ari takes up way more space of her camera. There you go.
Then
that's better.
who?
Like you're just close. Okay, at the time, Donovan was farther away. You're so cute.
I hate all of you.
Ah.
Then this will be. I don't
And
know who
then
this is going to be.
You're gonna want to change the crop to your bubble. Your bubble will be me when Scuttles comes in. Watch me be completely wrong. This will be amazing.
Discord says that Nat is playing Neverwinter.
Is she gonna play Neverwinter with us?
Which Neverwinter are you guys playing? I played so much of that when it first came out.
Right?
I've never played it.
Be different than it.
We stopped playing when they changed the drop rates on stuff, and when the drop rates for stuff got so ridiculously stupid from their loot boxes that it was just a waste of time. Because there was when at the time my girlfriend wanted the owl bear mount that came out in this one loot box.
Huh?
And it was insanely ridiculously priced on the auction house. We did the math. It was like $400 worth of astral diamonds or whatever it was on the auction house to buy this mount.
Oh.
So we bought the big package, each of us. We spent $200 because we figured we'd get a bunch of other stuff too.
Uh-huh.
But in $200, we didn't get a single one of those mounts or any of the other mounts that were in there. And we're like, that's it, we're done. If you can spend that kind of money and still not get what the reason you're buying the boxes, then their drop rates are so minuscule that it's just pointless.
Meanwhile, they're spamming the top of your screen with so and so just unlocked a blah 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 from this, and you're like, oh my god.
And there's like 30 of them running across your screen nonstop. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, so that guy works for a gold farming place somewhere who just opened, $600 worth of boxes.
Yeah. We'll give Cuddles a minute more to join us.
Should I call her?
Earlier.
She went away and she didn't even mute, and kind of weird. It's not like her.
It is quite unlike.
So, summarize where we're at.
Yeah, it has. It missed it.
You guys had just finished up at the NHMTC, also known as the Nolan Harker Mining and Transport Company. And where you had discovered that the boss who is there has a name of Samuel Haight. And you found out that Samuel Haight is related to the local Native American Sioux. And that the guards, or several members of the NHMTC there locally, are kinfolk of the Wendigo tribe. And you guys managed to negotiate things peacefully after I was really super patient with all of you. And so no harms were fouled or given. And you came away with some incriminating material on the NHMTC, finding out that they were trying to, they're a subsidiary of Pentex, and that they were trying to get approval from Pentex to essentially strip mine the entire area, including the cairn. One of the other major clues that you came away with was the home address of Samuel Haight. And you believe that he is the one who has been, actually, for a fact, because you saw his picture, he was the one that was behind the killing of Free Guru and the wounding of the other. Oh, she's muted now, so you heard us. No, she's not.
So terribly sorry.
Hello. I missed
Okay.
you.
Did you
Welcome back, Cuddles.
Thanks.
nailed it? You got some adjusting to do, but it totally nailed it. I love puzzles.
You did that very well.
Now, everybody change your Discord name.
No.
Oh yeah, if we mess with our nicknames, it will totally mess it up. That's why Ari is where she is and not where Reggie is, because she's normally Ari and not Lady Aries.
I am always Lady Aries.
Yes, in your heart. Yes.
Or some vinegar lately, aren't you, hun?
Yes.
Feisty. She's feisty.
Not in a bad way. You're feisty, yeah. Look at that. I mean, it's hard to keep you centered. You keep moving.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. This is what the stream's going to be this week, guys. It's just going to be us constantly going and coming back.
You should like zoom me out. So,
It's not as easy to do as
Alt click drag.
that's not what we.
I was actually expecting us to start at 7:30, so I'm like, yeah, I got plenty of time. Whoopsie.
7.
No, I mixed it up with World of Warships, clan battle times, because I was going to call Phil 5 minutes before that. So
Still doesn't work.
you'd be
I've tried.
surprised.
I've
I
tried.
have succeeded quite a few times.
Oh. Yeah.
Because when I call for him, he answers.
Lord have mercy.
That actually kind of checks out. Phil is according to the results, very much a sub. Cuddles is very much a dom. Sofa is very much a sub. So it would check out that Phil would not listen to Sofa, but would absolutely listen to Cuddles.
He doesn't listen
Well,
to
I
me.
only had it in case of emergency.
Well, he doesn't listen to you because you're Alice.
Because I'm Alice. That is pretty, my kids think.
Nobody listens to you.
Actually, we had an issue with that at work today. I had such a great day at work. Can I tell you about my great day at work?
Well, Kazrak ran off, so yes.
Today at work, in a meeting, and Kazrak's back. Make it quick. I had a gentleman tried to argue with me for 30 minutes. Oh, it was actually closer now, 45 minutes. So, about how I had changed something with our technology, and I needed to change it back. And I said I didn't change anything. Said, well, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've never had this problem before. You need to turn off this piece of technology. I said, if I turn off this piece of technology, then the thing that you're trying to do will not work. That's how it works. Your stuff exists up in the cloud, and it is not allowed to talk to on-premises stuff directly. It has to go through technology. And that's by design. And even if I could change it, which I can't, I wouldn't, because it would be a horrible security violation. And he was aggressive about it, but he was very assertive that it had to change, and if he had admin rights to this, he would be able to fix it because he could turn it off because of all of these weird protocols and SOAP and all of this. And I went, okay, so I'm going to take. But I'd asked him yesterday. This is a follow up to yesterday. Yesterday I said, hey, the reason why you're getting this error is because your connection string is wrong. I encourage you to look at all of these other reports that do work built by other people and grab their connection string that connects to the exact same data that you're getting and put it in yours, and it will work. Today I tried that, it didn't work, we need to fix this, and that's why I need, that's why I've requested these admin rights to do all of these. Okay. Well, after 45 minutes, I finally got him to get off of the phone because I was kind of done after 5 minutes. And I fixed it. I grabbed his file. He has 4 of them. I grabbed one of them. I looked at the connection string, saw that he had not changed it, and I pasted in the correct connection string, republished his stuff, and lo and behold, it worked. Then I went out and I messaged him, and actually I messaged the whole meeting, and I said, hey, just want to let you know, it works now. Oh my God, what'd you do? I and I found a very you guys would be very proud of me. I found a very politically correct way of saying, I fucking did the thing I asked you to do yesterday, you goddamn moron. And then I said, I have left the other 3 files for you to fix. It's a really quick fix. I can go over it in tomorrow's meeting. You're clearly too fucking stupid or lazy to do it yourself. That was my day today. Anyway, greetings to everybody. Welcome to Wonderland Gaming. I'm your host, Alice. This is Werewolf the Apocalypse. I've got people covering their cameras. I've got people turning off their cameras. We're having a lot of fun here.
I've got mine covered because I'm eating dinner and I don't want you guys watching me stuffing my fat face.
Oh, as I totally shoved food in my face on camera.
Yeah, it's fine. We like it when we watch you put stuff in your face.
Oh shit.
Putting stuff in your mouth on camera is just part of the whole werewolf experience.
Pretty stuff in my face.
Yeah, see, darling, the whole point is to not make it sexual on the eater's end. It's everyone else making a joke of how phallic the certain food they're eating is making. You know, all this other stuff.
What I'm hearing is you're not into vor.
No.
I don't know what that means.
Are you serious? Vor
I am
is
not.
a
I am not into vor, Alice. That is why I don't cover. I cover the camera when I eat my food.
Crunch ties me, Captain.
But yeah, vor is a subset of the furry culture.
Well, I mean, just vor can be anything.
True, but it seems to be more prevalent there than outside of that. But
wow, it's almost like furries are fucking freaks.
Hey,
not all fucking freaks, but there is.
Well, I am okay. Never mind.
There is a subset of the furry community that take their furriness to the next level. My persona is a wolf. It's like to eat their prey. Therefore, I sexually get off on literally eating people or things.
And not like the gory vor, but usually the soft vor where they eat you whole and now you're stuck in their stomach.
Or the reverse. I am a prey animal.
Yes,
and I wish to be eaten.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's a thing, but I've never got it myself.
Yeah,
and I've heard it. I've heard varying degrees. Cuddles. I've heard the whole, like Little Red Riding Hood, eating whole, and then you can split the wolf open, and all the people come out just fine because they're whole in there.
Soft vor versus hard vor.
Yeah, and then I've also heard, no, seriously, I am a cannibal, and I wish to eat you.
Yeah,
but I'm not a cannibal because I'm a wolf, not a human.
The hard vor is where death actually occurs. I'm telling you, furries are fucking weird.
I have a couple of friends who are furries and are not too particularly weird. Not to that level. I actually have a friend.
Weird.
I have a friend who works for the Department of Homeland Security that actually makes furry suits. Sells them for like $1,200. She put months worth of work into those.
Jesus,
those are the good
cheap.
suits. Those are the really good suits.
Yeah, and $1,200 is dirt cheap.
I mean, our newest.
So can you get me in contact with someone in the Homeland, Department of Homeland Security?
Or which part?
The furry.
The fursuit part.
The part was making a joke of, hey, can I get the Homeland Security? Not for like anything nefarious, just to get a fursuit.
Yeah. Our newest community member.
How you doing, sweetheart?
And that's when Mom joins. Go figure.
Your daughter is a vor.
I am not a vor, okay? I'm a voyeur. There's a difference.
That's a fact.
And to be clear, part of Wonderland Gaming, we are open and inclusive.
We do not yuck anyone's
of
yum.
The furry community. The comments of Cuddles thinking that they are freaks does not represent the views of this channel.
I should also just go ahead and make it easy for anyone that is possibly doubting that. Hi, I have commissioned twice of art of me and a demon Sona. So, Yeah.
But you're a freak.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Exactly right. So for those that are AFK and also furries and also probably listening while you eat dinner, I know who you are and I know that you're furries. We love you.
Awooooo.
Awooooo.
Also, drink, bitch.
Oh,
Oh, did I miss a?
oh,
I did. TC, you want me to hydrate? Sounds good.
and kitty treats.
Wake up! All right, she's waking
Oh,
up.
Cuddles.
What?
Cuddles. My son has decided pick two of the two MOSs he wants to pick in the Marines.
Oh,
Oh,
To
shit.
see which one he gets into.
So
Oh,
is
yeah?
it
He
Clan
wants-
Eater and what?
He wants to go Force Recon or
Okay.
Marine Corps Security Force Guard.
Oh, goodness. All
And
right.
they're the ones that guard the bases that have the nuclear warships and stuff at it.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool just for the sake of, hey, look at the shit I do.
you said that wrong. They guard the nuclear vessels.
Nuclear
vessel.
vessels.
Yes.
All right.
Star Trek 5 reference, y'all.
All right, check off.
All right, y'all ready? All ready? Right, she hasn't seen it already.
Y'all ready for this?
Let's do it.
Watch the kitty. Watch the kitty over there. Way over there.
Oh,
Scared the shit of her and also like, oh, let me see that. Hold on. Hey, come here. Okay.
I can't believe you got that close to her without her noticing it.
Yeah, and she was sleeping. I don't think she's terribly appreciative of what I did either. But she's like, all right,
But
food, I will forgive you.
there's treats, yeah.
Hey, hun. It's okay. Like, whatever.
There's Moon Moon.
Moon! Now it's time! Oh, woo! All right. Well, we delayed long enough for Wolf to be able to join us. Hopefully he was not offended by Cuddles' self-deprecation. I'm teasing, of course. So anyway, guys, you are you have just left the offices of the Nolan Harker Mining and Transport Company. It is getting later or earlier now in the day, probably looking at probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock. The moon is starting to set, although I believe it's a new moon anyway. We're not seeing much of and been a long night. What are you guys gonna do? Oh, to catch up those who have not been at previous things, really high level. They are all werewolves. They are working for a company called the Valkenburg Foundation. And what they do is the Valkenburg Foundation tracks down and finds werewolves that are known as lunatics, essentially werewolves that have gone insane, usually because of either resisting their first change for too long and going insane because of it, or undergoing their first change and having nobody to guide them through it and losing their minds because of it. The Valkenburg Foundation will take those people in and, using a combination of psychotherapy and perhaps even some herbalism and drugs, will attempt to basically heal any mental trauma that has occurred. And as a last resort, they will they have a concoction that will essentially lock a werewolf into its breed form. So if it was born as a wolf, they will never be able to change out of their wolf form. If they were a human or a homid, they will never be able to change out of their homid form. And this isn't used maliciously. This is used again because they're so insane, and each change drives them crazy, literally. So it's like, look, here's the form that you're in. You can stay in this form. Don't worry about the voices. The voices. So they are now known as what is called the questing pack for the Valkenburg Foundation. That's really creepy as shit, by the way. They're known as the questing pack, and their job is essentially to do the heavy work for Valkenburg Foundation. They are there are times where, amazingly enough, werewolves are violent and they don't want to come in and do what they're supposed to do.
No.
or things that the Valkenburg Foundation may be under threat of some sort of physical threat. This pack here of werewolves are equipped, for a given definition of equipped, to deal with said threats. Right now, the story that we're going on is they were asked to check on some lupus or wolf-based lunatics that had been essentially cured. They'd undergone the treatment so that they stayed wolves all the time, and super shy for wolves, right? But there were rumors that there were some wolves that had come and slaughtered some of the farmers' sheep, and the farmers were getting kind of pissed off about that, and were threatening to form a hunting party and hunt them down. So the questing pack was sent out. Hey, go check on these wolves. They check on them. Everything was fine. They were super cute and adorable, and everything's nice. And they were like, "Hey, don't go near the farmers right now. They're kind of pissed off. Find your food elsewhere." And the lunatics were like, "No, we know we're not supposed to go over there. We don't go over there. We have other stuff to hunt." And a few nights later, the head veterinarian of the Valkenburg Foundation was like, "Hey, go check on him again just to be sure everything's okay." Still hearing a couple of rumors. And they go as they're heading out. They hear gunshots and the sound of wolves uh, screaming out in pain. They rush the couple of miles to the location, only to find that 3 of the 4 lunatic werewolves had been slaughtered. Not just killed, but actually slaughtered and skinned and beheaded. It was a terrible tragedy. The wolves righteously got a little angry, and tracked down the perpetrators, and found a bunch of random hicks drinking and celebrating their victories over the evil wolves, and one dude who was not drinking and clearly was prepared for a confrontation with actual werewolves. He ended up getting away. The party decided, well, there's a bunch of other people here we can slaughter, and slaughtered them. And tracked.
It still deserved slaughtering.
They did deserve slaughtering. They were a bunch of jerks. And no litany broken. That was righteous retribution, and was truly deserved. They found out that all of these people worked for a place called the Nolan Harker Mining and Transportation Company, which had a local office in the woods nearby. They tracked that down, infiltrated the office, and found records on the head manager there. His name is Samuel Haight, and realized they had a picture of him, and they realized this is the guy. So the head manager of this location gathered a bunch of his employees and said, "Hey, let's go shooting some wolves," and killed some Garou who were unable to defend themselves. And so that's where we're at. They have just found out where this guy lives. And I think I've given enough hints. What are you guys going to do next, questing pack?
Well, that was kind of abrupt from, "Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and lore dump everything." "Hey, we all done." I'm like, "Oh."
We needed to go talk to the leader of the tribe that the guards belong to. I think we had mentioned something about that in the conversation with the guards. I'm trying to remember his name. Kazrak really knew his name better than I did.
The tribe is the Wendigo tribe, and he is
Yeah, the Wendigo tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his name is Weasel Nuts, I think.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh,
It's like
No.
Sky Eagle or something like that.
it wasn't actually. It's Hanektale or something.
That sounds like
They give me all of the NPCs at the back of the book except for this guy, and you would think he would be really freaking important. Um, Takakane, the chief of the Sept.
That is the chief, but that's not the guy that we actually interacted, or that Kazrak's character had actually interacted with, right?
I don't know who
Uh,
Kazrak interacted with.
I interacted with guards at the Cairn or at the guard post. I haven't interacted with anybody from the Sept yet.
I thought you name dropped someone though when we were talking to the guards.
You did. You name dropped Dan
The guard
Skyseeker.
from yes.
Dan Skyseeker, who is an orderly and a nurse at the
Sky
Valkenberg
Seeker,
Foundation.
see? I knew it had something to do with the sky.
You did, but he was just a name you dropped. He has no. You could report to him, but he's like you guys. I mean, he's just a member of the Sept. You know what I mean? He's actually
Gotcha.
he's not like you because you're not members of the Sept, but you know what I mean.
I just
But
dropped his name so that they knew that we knew someone from their group.
Yeah, there was a
extended
big
family,
thing
so to speak.
of you guys didn't want to breach the veil by, hey, we're werewolves. And they didn't want to breach the veil by going, hey, I think you're werewolves. But you both were kind of like, I think we know who each other are, and how do we get there without actually doing the wrong thing? And that was one way. It's like, hey, do you know Dan Skyseeker? And they're like, well, why the fuck didn't you tell me you know him? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Got it. Okay, so let's go we need to talk to the chief then.
And we need to check out Sam's apartment.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. You don't need to do that.
We totally need to do that.
No, I think
So
it's fine.
Suspicious at all.
Since we're not going to sleep anyway, it's probably not wise to wake up Takakane at 3:00 in the morning. But it would be a perfectly good time to break into an apartment.
Wouldn't the guy be there and be asleep?
I don't know, but if he is, we can. If he is, we can try and kill him again.
Okay, cool. I'm down with
And
this.
if he is, it's death round 2.
And to be clear, you do have enough info. He does not live in an apartment. He actually lives in his own home.
Well, there you go then. So you break into his home, and if he's there, it's death round 2. And if it's not, we ransack his house and find out what he knows.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's do it. I like this plan.
And then come morning, when he's awake, we go talk to Takakane.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ash, do you concur with this plan, Ash?
I'll allow it.
Allow it.
Thanks, boss lady.
All right. So, it's going to be a couple hours lope from where you're at.
Dun 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 dun.
Yep. All right.
Dun 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 dun.
Fortunately, most of it can happen through the forest. But eventually you're going to hit the outskirts of civilization and probably have to shift from what I'm assuming is Hispo, since that's your fastest form, to something more appropriate. You don't have to go through the entire place in Krynos for all I give a fuck, but you know.
I mean, I do it in
think that's
Lupus.
wise.
Yeah. Probably wise to shift. By the time you get into town, you're looking at 6:30. Sun is starting to pinken over the hills. Wait, that's north. East is over there. There's some hills over there. So the sky is getting lighter as we speak. And you eventually turn a corner and come to the house. It is a 2-story A-frame, a large front yard and a backyard. There is a very prominent sign on the front gate. It's a chain link fence. There's a prominent sign on there that says "Beware of dogs." Can I get a perception check from literally any of you?
Just perception?
And
Sorry, it would be no, not
Perception
just
and
perception. Perception and alertness.
If only.
Did you get my my PM in Roll20, Alice?
I did not.
difficulty.
7.
no. I got to re-roll that again because the difficulty was off.
It probably makes more sense for that to occur after this particular conflict occurs, since we really just kind of stopped in the middle of a scene, or at the end of scene.
That's fine. I just
Other than that, yeah,
Okay,
you're not
that's
gonna have to
fine.
do. You're not gonna have to do anything special. You don't have to talk to the spirits or anything. I approve that change as soon as we're done with this story.
okay.
Yeah.
You let me know when it's appropriate.
All right. So, Mavis, it's loud and stinky and noisy, and there's bright lights, and it's stinky, Weaver place, and you just don't want to be here. And honestly, you're really looking forward to murdering some shit. So that's kind of where you're at with things.
At 1 point of rage.
You're gonna add a point of why are you gonna add a point? What, for failing? No. If you'd botched, perhaps, but you just failed. That was cute though. I like that. Zalen rolls. Is that your? Okay, that is it. Okay, I just had to see where the new rolls had actually started. Yeah, Zalen, unfortunately, you don't really hear or see anything of value, but I will say, Fraulein and Ash, you smell dog. And you smell dog coming from the house. You can't tell what breed, but you also get faint traces of meat. It's probably a good idea that they are. You can make an assumption that these would be trained dogs. It's not like we're not talking wiener dogs. We're not talking, dachshunds and schnauzers. We're talking, they're
German
predators, whatever they are.
Shepherds, Rottweilers,
Dog.
any larger breeds.
Yeah, definitely a larger breed.
Cool.
What would you like us to do?
Can you all smell it?
In our mind talk, right?
I don't smell shit, dog.
No, it's no. You're supposed to be smelling the dog shit, not. Never mind.
There is a smell of dog shit too.
Yeah, get it?
Oh yeah, he most likely has some guard dogs. It'd be kind of hilarious if he had some sort of tiny little toy breed pet.
A poodle.
Yeah, expect some opposition in the
Alright.
sense of we'll be detected if we decide to go about this a little too brash.
No, he says no.
Hey, one of you, Lupus.
Yeah.
You think you can be a little bit more convincing towards our animal brethren?
I can be sneaky.
I know you can be sneaky.
I don't know what would mean.
All right, what about you, dear Mavis?
I do have the
Can-
persuade and animal magnetism.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh,
But
Alice,
What are
we
you planning on
can't
doing
see
to
anything,
these
right?
dogs?
I
What?
don't.
Sorry, what, Kazrak?
She's gonna be our distraction.
I guess so.
Charming
Jesus
them.
Christ. Wow.
So,
Alright.
we can't see any of the dogs or anything yet, right? It's
No, you
just
don't see
it's
them
through
at
the
the
fences
moment.
around back or whatever.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
out back, but you're also like a little bit down the street. I'm assuming you didn't like what. I was trying to give you some lead up time before I just was like, hey, you're in the house. You know what I mean? You've got time to
Well,
decide
I'm
what
gonna
you do about
casually
this.
walk down. I'm gonna casually walk past the house so I can like look into the backyard or see what I can see
Okay.
to see if I can see dogs. And if I see dogs, I'm gonna roll sense work.
Okay. Well, so you approach the house, like not like you're going to the house, but you're walking down the sidewalk with the house nearby, and you're walking towards it.
Right.
And as you're doing that, dogs see you, so there's no
Great.
nothing hidden
Good
there.
job.
So yeah, two very large Doberman pincers come tearing around the corner from the back, and and they're running at the gate. Obviously not you, but obviously to where they can get to you at the gate.
Bear dog.
Their dog, yes.
Well done.
So much for the element of surprise.
I'm going to
So
help
dude
you
walking
here.
down the street.
I'm going to help you here. He is not going to be surprised. He saw you. You tried to murder him. He knew exactly that you were coming. He may not know that you're here right now.
Well, now he does.
But he did. But he is not going to be surprised.
How does he know? I'm a kid walking down the street. Who will then jump back from the dogs and be like, "Oh Jesus!" and then hurry past the house like I didn't expect dogs to be there.
Well, no, you totally do that. That's totally fine. And
I just hope he's
because
not
he doesn't know
awakening.
you at all. I know that.
Right?
But they kind of they come up to the gate, and they kind of like look at you and like, like they're growling still, but
They smell you.
but they're like, the fuck is wrong with you?
You're
You're not my normal prey.
All right. Well,
But they're growling.
quick look
still.
around. Is
So
there?
I got one success on sense worm. Are they
Oh, sense worm.
tainted?
They are not tainted. No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is
Cuddles.
there a spot that I could possibly point Mavis towards if she wanted to go into lupus?
Point.
Yes, and it's pretty early, so you're probably not going to get seen.
That's not helpful. Okay, his house, is it more like we're talking rural place, or is it more suburban?
This would be suburban. You're not in the middle of a city, but there's houses on either side, and it's not heavily wooded, even though there's woods nearby, if that makes sense. Like, you could make the change, no problem. You will eventually have to come into view to get to the house. The house
That's
seems to
fine.
have been particularly, actually, even though there's trees probably on other houses, there's no brush and no trees in this particular house.
That's perfectly fine. It was more of effectively, is there going to be plenty of cars and garages where cars are parked next to garages where there could be easily be any ways for Ari, Mavis, to break line of sight and get on all fours.
You can actually break line of sight and get on all fours. I get an intelligence and streetwise check from either the alpha or the beta at this stage.
You can obviously get that. What
Difficulty.
6.
Holy shit, I got 2 hits. I rolled 2 dice.
I got at least one success.
Okay.
Together that's 3. They win.
That's enough for the common sense that I'm trying to look for.
I see.
Yeah, the issue isn't changing. You're going to be able to do that, but she doesn't look like a dog at all. So when she comes out, it's possible that like Ring doorbell systems, out people with home security is a thing now, and there's a chance that she'd have to be careful to make sure that she wasn't picked up on camera, I guess is what I'm saying.
Dog with stealth.
What's that?
I'm a very little dog with stealth.
There is that.
If you want.
That is fair, and I guess I am too used to actually having coyotes and large canines in my city.
What's the gauntlet like here?
Gauntlet's gonna be 7. And
And
And truth be told, people here are probably aware of that as well. And if a breach occurred, if she was caught, it probably could be explained away. But you would have to do that explaining, I guess, is what.
I was thinking more in terms of like sidestepping into the Umbra and coming out on the
I
other side.
highly recommend you step into the Umbra, and that is not sarcasm at all. I definitely recommend you do that.
That was absolutely sarcasm.
No, I think you should. Actually, it's a good idea, quite frankly. You don't know why it's sarcasm. You'll find out if you do sidestep, but...
I am going to fucking stab you.
Hold on.
I'm not prone to violence.
This is where the Thayerge would step in.
Yeah. What would you like
Yes,
to do?
I know.
And we'll make
But see, I got
the statement that says
I got so used to you asking what the gauntlet was almost immediately that when it didn't happen, I decided to take it upon myself as the beta to ask what the gauntlet was. To kind of kickstart the Thayerge into like, hey, maybe I should
Kind of a fair
do
statement.
Thayerge
well,
stuff.
no, but there's a reason. Because if Mr. Samuel Haight is responsible for these terrible slayings, which we know he is, if he works for Pentex, which we know he does, if he's corrupted and evil and a terrible bad man, which we are assuming he is, there is a high probability that where he lives has attracted Banes and other evil spirit things,
No,
which
that's totally fair.
we don't want to run into.
I am
But
sure
I
none
didn't
of
want
that
to worry
is
about
true.
I didn't want to jump into the gauntlet yet because there could be bad things.
But you could peer into the Umbra, right?
I could, and I will do that in a minute. But I was trying to arouse too much suspicion as I wandered past the house to use sense worm to see if the house or the dogs or anything else was already tainted in the real world.
No, that's totally fair.
All right, so I should Lupus while we wait for him to come back.
Up to you guys.
All right, well, I guess the question is...
Right now, we've just got two Dobermans growling at a
Kind of,
homeless
yeah,
kid.
they're confused.
They're
Well,
still
once
growling,
he's
though.
over there, the bonus is I can use him, and I can run up to him like he's my owner, and let him scratch me, and then go apart. Maybe it'll stop the dogs
Can
from
you
growling. And...
spend 5 minutes trying not to get laid? I'm just
What are
curious.
you doing?
What the fuck are you talking about?
See, Kazrak went to the same place. I was like, "What are you doing? How you doing?"
Well,
How you
only
doing?
because you prompted it.
Fair enough. So yes, you can do that.
I'm a menace. I can't make kids anyway. I'm
Thank
safe.
you, Wolf. Wolfred went to the same place too. It wasn't just me. So yeah, you are easily
I'm
able
so
to
sorry,
shift. You don't have to roll or anything. You're in Lupus. You are a cute little Lupus puppy right now.
Ferocious.
Ferocious. Okay. What would you like to do? You're in Lupus now.
Well, so I'll run up to Reggie. You're so cute. I'll run up to Reggie. See if I can, my presence calms the dogs or angers them more. Just looking like a happy dog, not like a why are you growling at my friend dog.
Okay. So you look like a happy dog. They immediately start growling at you and him, and they're growling and they seem to have gained confidence that you haven't done anything. So now they're like, okay, I can murder this now, and they're
Aw.
like and doing dog things.
No play.
They do not want to play.
Oh, stop it! I'll give the dog, I'll give Fowlin a bit of a head scratch, and guys, just stop it!
Is their response.
That's fantastic.
Look back and go
Oh, they kind of step back for a second, and they right back at you. So we have a
Oh my god.
combat going on. I don't know, competition going on.
So,
ladies and gentlemen,
let's
the questing pack.
Well, no, that they didn't
Don't
calm
you
down, so whatever.
don't you have those fancy gifts? Didn't you say you had fancy gifts there, Sofa?
Fancy gifts like the stealthy stuff.
No, I think
No, like the stuff to talk to these animals?
I have animal magnetism,
Didn't you have
and
animal
I have animal kin.
what does Animal Kin do?
animal kin is just a skill. It's you can interact with
Oh,
animals
the skill.
and try to get them to not
Oh,
freak
that's the
out.
skill, not the gift.
Yeah, your difficulties could be like 9. These are trained attack dogs. They're not interested in.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna see what they're.
But you have animal
term.
magnetism. Isn't that a merit?
Yeah, it gives me a -2 difficulty to persuade, charm, seduce, and attract.
Well, clearly you're going to seduce them, right?
Persuade.
Persuade, maybe.
Toxins on stilts, Jesus. So,
Toxins.
Sorry.
I mean, they're not long enough for that, but okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So you would like to persuade them in wolf talk?
Sure.
Okay. What would you like to try to get across? You can get across impressions. You can't exactly get across like,
Yeah.
hey, how are you today? Well, I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much. Who lives here? Well, it's Samuel Haight. He's a great guy. You know, you can't have that kind of conversation, but you can get some impressions across. What would you like to get across?
That we're friends.
Right.
This is my
Okay.
territory now, and you better watch yourself, you little pup. Oh, they're coming from probably not.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Probably not.
I'm imagining that I'm smaller.
I'm
than them,
angry.
right?
You should let me in here now. All right, so your difficulty is going to be 7, and you're going to try to do what? What again?
Well, that's what I'm smaller than them, right?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
yeah, you're slightly smaller than them. I mean, you're not a toy dog. I mean, you know what I mean? So,
No.
I mean, wolves are big animals, right?
You're an itty bitty wolf, but that still makes you a pretty big sized dog.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
exactly.
So am I smaller than them?
But they're big
or-
dogs too. You're probably slightly smaller than them. You're not a small dog, but you're not a big Doberman either, if that makes sense. So
Right. Well, so I'm
you're
trying to figure out.
probably shoulder height to
Could
them.
Could I be ferocious if I wanted to be?
Be whatever you want.
Should
Yeah.
I intimidate them? Should I go about intimidating them or try to be friendly? Is what I'm.
That's
trying
up to
figure
you.
out. Thank you.
Huh? I mean, I know one way to get rid of them real fast.
Yeah, and I'm about 15 seconds away from doing it too.
You said that 15. You said that 15 seconds ago.
That is fair. Give me 1 second.
Then fucking do it. Or use your brain talk to tell me what the fuck to do.
Oh no,
Get
I
them-
meant I was
get-
just gonna shoot them with a suppressed pistol.
That's not what I was thinking, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Fuck!
You should have.
Here's my book.
Although silenced, I mean, that wouldn't be too loud.
I mean, yeah, it's suppressed.
Okay,
45.
so get me an intelligence and primal urge.
Intelligence and primal urge.
What
Now
difficulty?
there's
Which is a very weird combination of attribute and skill.
What difficulty?
6. Right. Caroline, did you at least get 1 success though? You did. Okay, good.
Yeah.
You're just thinking you're cute.
I am cute.
I'm cute.
Trying to find the.
Right, Alice. So what was the one way to get rid of them quickly in your mind?
I mean, they're dogs. You're fucking werewolves.
intimidate the shit out of them.
Krynos would get rid of them really fast if you don't want to risk the camera thing I was talking about. Anybody bigger than them, and basically you could shut them the fuck down. And they'll,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, so I could, while I'm here, I could. We don't necessarily have to go to Krynos. I could go to Hispa, which is
Good.
make me
Let's see.
scary enough to intimidate them, and then back to Lupus,
Absolutely.
so that we could still talk it away as a dog on the camera, just
Yeah.
a really fucked up dog.
Yeah. So you just Yeah, you could just get bigger and fucking,
Ah!
yeah, bark at them in the wet manner of shut your fucking hole or I will rip you a new one, and they will go leave.
Okay.
All right, difficulty of 6. Roll intimidate or manipulation and primal urge or intimidation. I'll let you do either.
Hold on a second, folks. Just gotta grab this phone call.
Hey,
Does
Lasadar, how
my
you
animal
doing?
no them? No, they
Pistols
don't.
are effective, yes.
Hello. Hey, I blame you.
Wait, that doesn't look right. Hold on.
Yeah, my car took a dump.
I got him.
No,
But
wait.
Cuddles, yeah, the pistol would work, but it would kind of be aberrant. I mean, they're just innocent animals, victims of this twisted man's upbringing. So shooting them would be
A mercy.
You could still do it. Well, fair. Or you could just, get rid of the dude and release the dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was just going to
Right.
emulate our
What's
American
going on?
police force and take care of it.
Caroline, why do you keep rolling over and over? What are you doing?
Because I clicked the wrong thing the first time, and the second one I did intimidation instead of primal urge. Sorry, hold on. I'm like, that's not enough dice. I'm confused. Really? Still 0 fucking successes. Are you kidding me? 3 goddamn times.
Wait, no. Oh, because you got 2 1s. That's why. Wow, ouch. Yeah, so you bark back at them, and
How can I make that successful?
you can spend a willpower point.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got plenty of those.
Yeah, so you start barking at them, and they're kind of like, oh, okay, you were little, and now you're big, but you're still just a little puppy. What the fuck? And you just kind of back up and steel yourself, and they're like, I said no! And they're like, oh, you said no. I'm sorry. I thought you said, I'm going to go back here. I've got a bone I want to chew on. Got some stuff to do, some crocheting I haven't, I'm really behind on. I've just got some shit to do. And they scamper around the corner. Slowly. Because it was only 1 success. Yeah, it was more of a, fine, I'll leave, but if only to shut you up, I guess is more of what it was. I've just got some shit I need to do.
That's pretty funny.
Drink wolves.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we going to do next?
Lurking since a friend told me they hang here. Oh, really? That's awesome, Lasador. Welcome. All right. I don't know. What is next? The dogs have been, at least temporarily, taken care of.
I'm assuming there's a fence, and they were on the other side of the fence. How tall is the fence?
It's probably about 6 feet tall. It's taller than normal simply because, he doesn't want the dogs leaving the area if they decide to get aggressive.
Chain link fence?
It is a chain link fence, yes. With a gate.
Okay.
That is not locked.
I'm climbing over the fence.
You just go
No, there's a gate that's not locked.
You can, but yeah, there's a gate there that's not locked. Although you
There's
are a wolf, maybe you think you need to climb the fence. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if I'm in lupus form, I could probably just
jump the fence. Yes.
Do you want me to scout first?
Although that didn't turn out well for me last time.
Fair.
Yeah, we want our stealthy little thing to make sure nothing is going to surprise us on the other side.
All right. Give me a dex and stealth check.
To look around or hop over the fence or what?
Be stealthy.
Okay.
Then you can tell me what you're going to do.
I'm an international super spy.
Wow, I can't even find the right thing. Hold on, stealth. Difficulty.
You can do it.
Wolves in a fence. Sometimes we pee on things to mark territory. This should scare wolves.
Difficulty.
6.
Maybe
Still,
if
long shadows,
said fence was electrified.
That'd be fun. It's not enough.
Like
successes.
the last one.
That was not enough successes.
Wow.
You failed.
That is fantabulous.
Yeah. So Reggie.
Yes.
Yeah. So your dog goes and I'm sorry, your cute little wolf in hippo form finally manages to get the dogs to shut the hell up and go somewhere else, and then you're staring right at her and she fucking disappears. like you're like, what the fuck did you? Oh, there she is over the. Nope, she's not. Oh, damn, and she just. Yeah. You know she's there, and you can sense her in the mind link, but you're like, god damn.
Sneaky
That
little
would be
puppy.
shocking. Okay, I'll see myself. You can stay. It's all right. We do bad puns all the time.
I'm
Leslie.
like, great, thanks. Bye. Start walking down the street a little bit further.
Link him. I'll mind link him and be like, hey, I'm gonna check the place out. Maybe you should go back with the others and do the thing with the seeing and the umbral or whatever.
Yeah, I'll get
The
there.
umbral, whatever, you know.
Nice.
So I'll walk a little bit further down, just so I'm like in front of the next house over,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll turn around and peek. Then I'll turn around and peek the Umbra.
Probably
Okay.
you're just
See what
gonna
I see at the house.
disrespect Gaia like that.
The Gauntlet
Okay.
7 here.
The gauntlet is 7, which I think makes your peaking 7, right? Because of your
Yes.
your advantage and then the difficulty of peaking, because peaking is hard. Okay.
So 4
All right.
successes.
So you peek into the Umbra, and it is a oh god, what do they call it?
Escape.
A hell pit. Yeah, this place is
Oh.
swarming with Banes. So you peek into the Umbra, and it peeks right back at you.
Colin, get out of there right now.
You can just from
Out
it. It's
right
the only way
now.
to be sure.
Do what?
Get out.
Nuke it from orbit. Got it. Delayed reaction. So you don't.
Or we
want
can
me to
burn his
stick
house
around?
down with the lemons.
God, I don't want your fucking lemons.
I don't like. In the house is a hell pit in the Umbra. It's not safe for us to be there. Shit will materialize. It will come out of the Umbra to eat us. We need to go.
Give
Can
me
we
a
burn the house down?
give me a give me a wits.
Random active pyromaniacs.
Give me wits and occult. Reggie.
All right.
7.
Wits, occult, 7. 3 successes.
You definitely think that going through the Umbra would be a horribly bad idea. This is a breeding ground. But when you had peeked, you see. What is my son doing? Quit fogging up your camera, you goddamn weirdo.
I see what your son is.
Anyway,
I see what your son is doing. Oh,
yeah.
that's freaking weird.
That is crazy.
He put a piece of plastic in front of his webcam.
I see. All right. Anyway, so you anyway, the Banes that are here are callous Banes mostly. So we're not. Yeah, it's a horrible, terrible place. You would be probably annihilated if you tried to enter their territory through the Umbra, but these Banes are interested in manipulating human emotions. They're less concerned with preventing you from being here in real life, if that makes sense. So Fraulein's probably not in trouble where she is unless she decided to step sideways, or any of you did.
Bro, that's fine.
How about we not?
That's knowledge that you know. Act on that
Okay.
how you wish. You can still totally get out and all of that stuff. I'm just letting you know. She's not in imminent danger of being eaten. I wanted to be clear on that.
Okay.
I'm back down for
I just-
burning the house down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what kind of Banes there were, because they're definitely the Banes that will just say, "Oh, look, fresh meat," and materialize and eat us.
Nope.
We just can't get into the Umbra here. I can't take us to the Umbra. We wouldn't make it out. These
Okay.
Banes shouldn't bother us if we don't knock on their door that way. They're not that kind of fighting combat Bane. They're going to mess with people's emotions. They're going to mess with your heads. They're there to corrupt you from your dreams.
Well, it's just that.
Is there a chance that it's like they've done something to him?
Give me an intelligence and occult roll.
Can I
Hey,
ask that to them so that people with better rolls can roll that?
absolutely, you can ask that question of them.
That's what I would ask.
What question?
Is there a chance that their existence here is messing with what's his face?
With hate?
Intelligence and
I
occult.
mean,
What do you want the difficulty at,
7.
Alice?
7. Am I muted?
I got a success.
Okay. I mean that's possible. It's also possible that they're here. Oh, good job, guys.
I got a success too.
Yay. It's also possible that they're here because something about him
He
has
was
attracted.
already messed up.
Yeah, something about
Okay.
him has
Right.
attracted them, and they're just enhancing what's already there. You don't have enough information to tell either way.
It
So
could be a chicken the egg situation.
scout the
They
area.
could be here. Yeah.
All right, so by scouting the area, what are you looking for? What are you doing? You've got a decent sized house without being too large, 2 stories. I'm bad with square footage, guys, so I couldn't tell you, but if you've been to my house, it would definitely be smaller than my house, if that makes sense. With a
People
larger
or
yard.
animals, where they are, if there's anybody present beside the Banes.
Well, there's nobody outside other than the 2 Dobermans who are none too pleased that you've decided to chase them into their backyard. But managed to
Around their yard first, and then if I had to hop the fence to get a better view, fine.
Okay. Give me a perception and streetwise.
Difficulty.
6. The outside seems pretty tame. I mean, there's a neighbor on either side and a neighbor in the back. None of them seem to have dogs. He's the only one that seems to have a fence, at least of these 3 houses or 4 houses in this area.
Wouldn't this hell pit thing also be affecting like the dogs, the neighbors, the grass? Like,
Well, the neighbors, possibly the dogs, likely.
She said human emotions were affecting what they were after.
So probably maybe the neighbors. Hey, Lassador, thank you very much for the follow. Without a roll and with the one that you got earlier, you're not sure, honestly. All you know is that they can manipulate people, and maybe the dogs. You're not sure. As far as withering the trees and the brush and stuff like that, I'll let you roll again at a difficulty of 8. You're trying again essentially, but that's all the information you have right now. Okay, Cuddles.
oh no, I'm in charge.
Can't hear us. Shit. Good night, child.
Aw, she's cute.
What?
For a hug.
I don't think that's what you want. What do you want?
Um,
Person with the beard and the makeup.
You're just Kazrak.
Oh.
there's no makeup. I have no makeup.
Rosy cheeks, maybe. We'll go with that.
You do have rosy cheeks.
Yeah,
though,
I do get rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at her, look at her wolf
That's
ears. Aren't they cute?
unfortunately that's because of my CPAP. My CPAP mask rubs on there, so that's what I get.
Look at you, you're so cute. Oh, look at her being evil.
Okay, so guys, what do we want to do? We want to try and destroy this this house with artillery, or do we want to try and infiltrate it? Because if it's a hell pit and the Banes are likely to just like materialize in front of us, then that'd probably be a bad thing to do. At the same time, this
Well,
Haight guy is definitely there would be benefit to going inside. Regardless of whether or not he's there or not, the opportunity to investigate this guy. I mean, knowing that he lives in a hell pit is probably strong enough, but I'm totally down for artillery, you know?
we should get inside. these Banes that are here are not likely to come out and bother us. But we should tell the Wendigo Sept that it's here so that they can deal with it or we can deal with it. But I don't have all the skills required to deal with something this large.
A hell pit is like a corrupted cairn, right?
No.
No.
And I may be using the wrong term. It's late, and I'm sorry. But this is a breeding ground for Banes. This is a nesting place. They're not terribly uncommon in cities, but they are centered around places of corruption of some sort. Something bad has happened here, or a bad person lives there, or something that effect, and it attracts certain types of manipulative Banes that are like, "Hey, let's make more of these." You know what I mean? So
did you want to scout that out first?
Is there any way to tell whether or not, basically, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Did Haight become who he is because he moved into a place that was already a nesting place for Banes, or did the Banes happen there? Did the nesting ground occur because Haight lived there?
You can only answer that
I
question.
bet we'll find out more of that information if we find information inside the house.
Okay, so
that's what I was going to say.
There's no way to tell, like, oh, this is a hell pit that's been open for 100 years, or anything like that. All right, cool. So no pet cemeteries on top of Native American burial grounds. Got it.
If such a thing was occurring, he did not get enough information peeking to find that much information out, and he has enough knowledge to know that it would be suicidal if he chose to go and try to at least do the Umbra.
Idea. So
yes,
shall I try to find an entrance and?
Yeah, we need to get at least a couple of us into the house and look around.
Right.
So I've got my bangles, so if I can get in there, I got 4 extra dice in stealth.
So in your investigation of the outside, it is just a chain link fence, so you can see the house itself. You can't see inside because you're on the outside around, you said. But you've got a couple of points of egress on the ground floor. There is the garage door, which seems to be closed and secure, but there are there's a common front door with a screen door on it. There's a back door that doesn't have a screen door on it, and then there's a couple of windows. That's the word I was looking for. That are accessible on the ground floor. There's also a chimney if you wish to Santa Claus the whole thing.
We could probably Santa Claus Fraulein into the house.
So why don't you just go inside and open the front door? Yeah, just go open the front door.
Okay.
Go inside, open the front doors. We'll just walk in.
Sounds good.
Are there any security cameras or shit?
Are there any what?
Security cameras and shit?
Give me a perception and this says streetwise, but I'd also allow a larceny. Wish I'd seen that.
Not alertness.
No.
Streetwise.
You said perception and
difficulty.
Difficulty of 7.
I got 3 successes, and Fraulein got 5.
Because I have a lot of larceny.
You see no cameras on the outside.
She emphasized the outside. Okay.
Because that's all we can see. There's no window in the front door.
Well, she said there's windows on the main.
If there's a window in the front door, it would be like towards the top, decorative, not like a big window.
Okay. So if Fraulein stands on my shoulders, then she should be able to see into that window.
Yeah. I mean.
All right, cool.
Or Ash could just walk up and look in.
That is doable too. She's like 7 foot tall. Let's do that.
Okay.
This
Hey
is
Ash,
all
you want to
like
walk up to the front door and just look into the window that's at the top of the
there's
door.
cameras.
We're looking for cameras or a security system panel. Should have a bright green glow.
Okay.
She said perception and larceny
Streetwise or larceny.
Wait, is she looking inside to look for these things?
yes.
Yes. Usually you have your security panel somewhere near the front door so that you can get to it in the 30 seconds so you can disarm it before it goes off and calls the police on you.
There is
Kind of
that.
hoping there's cameras so I can like use my larceny on the back door or something. Oh, that sounds kinky, damn it.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Go waka chicka
Righto.
waka.
Difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7.
Yep.
1 success.
You don't see anything.
Did you want me to look too,
Mm,
You
just
don't
in
see
case?
it. You don't see any. You don't see any ninja assassins.
It looks clear. I'm not seeing anything. Don't see that faint
No
putrid
problemo.
glow of a monochrome display.
You can see there
There
is
were, in fact, many
there's a
problemo.
stairway going upstairs. And there's a narrow hallway that goes further into the house that you can't really see too much. And there's also a room to the right of the front door. As you walk in, it'd be some sort of like front room or foyer type thing. But you can't see a whole lot from your vantage point. It's more of a decorative window. Hey, come in and look at my house type like window.
Okay.
Did you want to just bust open the front door or try the windows or you
Hmm.
got
I want
options?
to try opening the door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
The door is not locked.
Fuck. Don't pictures, but let's leave the front door unlocked. It's fine. Peek in. I'm gonna peek my nose in, and I'd like to look again for cameras and stuff.
Are you stepping into the room or are you staying outside and peeking in?
I'm peeking in.
I
I'm
need
looking
an answer
around.
to my question.
I just did what?
That was the fucking
So
answer.
you're standing outside and peeking in, or are you walking in
Yes,
and peeking
I'm
in?
standing outside and peeking in.
Let's get into it.
She answered you.
You see very little more information than what I gave earlier.
Okay. Do you want me to scout first or just go in and look around?
Scout. Stealthily. Very
Okay.
stealthily.
So I'm gonna
Continue
use
to
my
be stealthy.
bangle to be more stealthy.
Okay, give me a dex and stealth.
Well, the bangle I need to activate, right?
You do. So you're gonna have to roll either roll your gnosis or spend a gnosis point. If you roll is of bangles. I think it was 6. The bangles.
Success.
Yep, that's all you needed. Yep.
Okay, so dex and stealth.
You are okay. She disappears again, like right in front of these fuckers. It's really weird. She has not moved. She's just like boop, gone. I guess
She's so small, sometimes I just forget she's there.
exactly. I would imagine that the bangle is doing some sort of like almost like a
Ending the line
predator-esque,
around.
shimmering around her. So
Oh,
like if you're
cool.
looking right at her, she can you can see that something's there, but otherwise you can't see it right now.
Cool. All right.
You believe you are stealthy.
Why did she say it like that?
Why did you say that like that? Like
I am stealth. I am the darkness.
I am the night.
You believe you are stealthy.
You do believe you are stealthy.
So I'm gonna walk in the house and he's gonna be like, "Hey," and I'll be like,
Yes.
"Oh,
Have you guys seen Kill Bill?
yes."
That time where she spends all that time outside of Michael Madsen's fucking trailer, sneaking around, listening to him, trying to figure out what he's doing before she decides to finally breach the door. She opens the door and he's standing there in a rocking chair and just fucking point blank range shoots her with a shotgun full of rock salt. Just like immediately just destroys her. It was hilarious.
Okay, that doesn't happen. Fantastic. So, yep.
He's already shot you a point blank range with a shotgun.
I was gonna say it's already happened.
Let's
Except for that
stop it.
That
Happen
wasn't no rock
again.
salt.
Yeah.
That
Please.
wasn't. That was
Yeah.
not rock
It
salt.
was silver salt.
Fucking
It was really,
silver
it was
fucking
worse. Yeah.
All right. So
What
now
do you do?
I scout.
Aha! So what do you do?
I check for people and
Do you walk
device.
into the
Yes,
house?
I
Thank you.
said
That's
I
what I need to
scout.
know. I do need a perception and awareness. Difficulty of 9.
From
Hydrate, thank you.
You mean alertness?
Yeah, sorry. It's changed. Shitty with me. It's an old book. Fuck you.
I'm not. I just
Well,
checking
don't get shitty with her when she
when I
gives you
answer you.
99% of an answer.
huh?
Very specific, so people yell and whine. I do think.
I
I
got
don't
one.
remember. I
Got a
don't remember
success.
doing that hydrate just
Yeah.
now. That's weird.
Okay. Well, you see the tripwire as you step on it,
Oh, come on.
and so
I also got 2 10s in that.
it's wonderful.
It is
Do you
wonderful.
have a special?
They're 10.
Wait. Do you have a specialty?
In larceny, yeah.
Do you?
Would larceny count? What was your specialty in larceny?
Well, she didn't roll larceny, so she doesn't get to use it.
You didn't count
Oh,
fucking
Perception and alertness. Do you have a perception alertness specialty in traps?
I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry.
You don't have a specialty.
He
You
was
want me
being
to
a
trigger
fucking
this no matter
smartass.
what the fuck I say, so
So-
that's fine.
Well, no, because you've already done the roll, so I'm going to tell you what happened.
But you didn't give me an option to roll
Boom.
anything else.
Sweetheart, that you don't
boom
get
is
an
what
option.
happens now.
Yeah, so now I'm going to tell you what happens now, because that was the roll and that was it. So you don't always get options, sweetheart. That was just me being nice when I get. Anyway, so you step on the tripwire as you notice it, and out of the door frame is comes a silver, like literally silverware steak knife. And it sinks directly into your calf. And it probably does damage.
Does it matter? Beast form?
What's that?
I'm in beast form. Does it matter?
It does if it's silver.
It does if it's silver.
Oh, yes, it does. If you're in
Yeah.
wolf form, then you're gonna be able to soak it. Yes, you are correct about that. Sorry, hon.
Okay.
Yeah, and it actually
Ah.
propelled by 50-pound springs that will drive the knives forward with enough force to cut into steel.
Jesus.
Olin's leg is not steel.
No, that's going to shatter my leg.
To be fair, your standard crossbow has enough force to punch through steel.
So you do get to roll your stamina. Soak 1 level of aggravated damage.
Oh, well, that ain't too bad.
I don't. What? Do I do that with the soak area or just roll a stamina roll?
That would,
What's that? You just roll stamina. What was your question? I'm sorry, I didn't hear all of it.
Do I roll in the soak area or with
Yeah, just roll
a
soak. That's fine. Roll soak.
Under aggravated?
Yeah.
Yes. Still aggravated.
do you have your beast form clicked?
Yeah,
Cool.
They call it beast form. Lupus.
that's fine.
God damn it.
Beast
fault.
mode
Exactly.
activated.
Hey, you're good.
All right, so it hurts like a bitch, but you are able to soak the damage. And you jump into the room now. Oh, and I apologize. It's to your chest or abdomen.
Yeah, I was
Because
gonna
you're
say
in
'cause of
lupus.
form. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So that happened.
So can I be on the lookout for more
You absolutely
paranoid
can
traps?
look. You can investigate the trap and see if you noticed how it was made, and perhaps see if there's any more.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Roll perception and actually, it's not really perception. You see it, so intelligence and larceny. Be fine.
I do have a specialty, but I don't think we ever picked out what my specialty was in that. I
Okay.
have the attribute larceny selected, but nothing under
How many dots do you have in
the
larceny?
4.
Okay. Would your specialty in larceny be investigating this trap that's annoying you?
Probably not, smartass, but I don't know what my options are.
I mean, it
There's a
could
lot
be.
of different options, but we were talking about you being like an art thief, I thought. Or was that
Just a thief.
Mavis? That was the art thief.
No, I am not an art thief.
No, I think we talked about me being a thief of stuff that I could sell for some money, but not
Okay.
specifically art.
Yeah, so we'll pick one that's related to that, but for right now, just to move things forward, it's not going to apply here, if that makes sense.
I steal people's hearts, sometimes literally,
That's
sometimes
cute.
figuratively.
Well, the options were I'd probably go with lock picking.
Okay,
So either.
fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway,
Right,
go ahead and
and
roll your larceny.
difficulty.
6.
Great.
You don't really understand. There's too much. There's too much Weaver involved in what's going on here. You know roughly where it was, though. Obviously, it hit you. And that might give you some clues going forward.
Well, then I will be
Adventure
on the lookout.
Bandersnatch. I don't think it works that way, Ari, but nice try.
It says that it does something along those lines. You can choose what you fight. I just don't remember how.
Where did it say that?
It said it. One of the Snickersnack bot messages said it at some point.
What are the Snickersack bots message? The only message it should say is that you can type !Bandersnatch and it'll tell you what it is. But there isn't one that you can purposely trigger that particular adventure.
Okay.
Did it yell at me? I didn't wait long enough. Oh, it just ignored me. Anyway.
So, yeah.
So, would you like to continue looking?
Yes, please.
I need so as you leave the very front stoop and you go to the right, like I said, there's a front room. You can go there, or you can go up the stairs that are in front of you, or you can go down the hallway.
I guess the front room to start.
Okay. Can you give me a perception and I don't agree with this. Can I get a perception and streetwise or a perception? Actually, it doesn't even exist. Oh, it would probably be craft, I guess. I would allow perception and streetwise or larceny or craft if your craft skill is something along the lines of repairing something. They're telling me to roll repair. I'm like, that doesn't even exist.
Difficulty.
I guess, would repair be technology?
Not really. Not in this case, no, because this is
craft.
low tech shit. Yeah.
Craft, maybe.
I'm only mentioning the craft part because I think one of you has a sort of a similar skill in crafting. I think it might be
Difficulty?
Cuddles as a skill. I don't know. You were talking about your heavy weapons training. Remember that, Ash?
Mm-hmm.
And I had you take craft something because you have to specialize when you take craft, even if you only have one. You have to tell us what it is.
Oh yeah, no,
Difficulty?
I went away from that.
5. Yeah, this you see another of those traps. But you don't see the whole trap this time. Like 4, after the trap was sprung, you see the holes in the wall where the knife was kept. You don't see that. All you see is a tripwire at this point. But you can easily avoid the.
Okay.
So you're able to go into the front room. It looks like just a normal home at this stage. You're not seeing a whole lot of anything. There's nobody around.
A normal
Um,
home with a tripwire knife hurling at you at
I said
eel
looks
cutting
like,
speeds.
and those are difficult to see. Those are not included in looks like. um, but there'd be a sofa but not you. And she can't even hear me at this stage. Oh yeah, she can. Okay. It's got a wood floor. The walls are pretty much plain and very little decorated. It's clear that he lives by himself, or at least with somebody. If there's anybody else who lives here, they have no taste in decoration.
Or silver knives.
What's that?
Or silver knives.
Yeah. Um and just to skip over a little bit, there's not really anything much to see here. You do notice as you go through the rooms on the first floor, um as you go deeper in, there are some surprising things that you can see. First of all, it seems like every room is trapped. Like the entrance to every single room, even the ones inside, have these same tripwires all over them. You find there's a room filled with a bunch of hunting weapons. And you don't see Samuel Haight anywhere on the first floor.
Do I smell him? Hear him?
You can give me a perception and alertness.
Alice, once we're all inside, I'm going up to Glabro. It's just
Difficulty?
safer.
Okay, I think everybody's still in the doorway at this stage. Difficulty of 7.
Well, once she starts getting past that first trap and she's moving about, I'm gonna go inside.
Whoa, you're gonna want to wait a second. Hold off. Jesus
Hold
Christ.
up. Wait a minute.
You do not
Put a
sense
little
him. You do
thought
not
in it.
sense him anywhere.
Okay, I don't sense him in the house. However, there are traps in every single room. Can I point them out, or is there a way to disable them?
You could let them know they're at the entryway to every room.
Okay.
Standard.
Step over the little wire. Got it.
Yep. Step over the wire everywhere.
I've seen this movie.
The first floor seems secure. You see a kitchen with stuff in it, but remarkably few little silverware. Silverware he has.
I was gonna say, is it running low on silverware?
Yeah, the silverware he has isn't real silver because he's used all of that. He's used all the good stuff.
God, that's fantastic.
I open his fridge.
You go inside.
Does he have a gallon of milk?
He has silver milk. Wait.
I
no.
grab it and set it out on the counter.
Just to be a bitch.
With the lid off.
Just to be a dick.
I heard this is gross.
Wow.
It's mean.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys all go inside.
Yeah, check upstairs.
So let's check
Yeah.
check the stairs very, very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
If every doorway is trapped, the steps are
single-
going to be trapped.
Check for pressure switches.
Give me a perception and streetwise larceny or
Difficulty.
an appropriate
Investigation?
craft. Sure, because I'm feeling nice. Difficulty 5.
Well, we only need one of us to do it and point him out. Maybe
When-
sees him. Bitch.
There are no stairs. The stairs are a lie. Hey, Kane, how you doing,
There's
sweetheart?
just trap.
He's double.
There are no
yeah,
stairs. There's
one,
just trap.
There's one on the stairs that you can easily avoid.
Okay.
There it is. I found it.
It's right there.
Found you.
Highlighted. It's like augmented reality in your mental speak. It's like, whoa.
Don't step here.
Got
yeah. You guys go upstairs, and there's just a couple of bedrooms and a bathroom, and then actually 2 bathrooms, one general bathroom and then a bathroom that is in his room, like a master bathroom.
And traps at the doorways.
Every single one.
Hooray.
And Reggie, you feel
funny.
No, you just feel mildly repulsed. You don't like being here.
Well,
The
And
when
I put a finger on why.
you might
A
want to roll sense
brief
worm.
Gotcha.
You might not want to roll sense worm.
I will
So
tell you that I will
yes.
not hurt you by sensing worm. Unless you're like in Malphaeus and you say, I sense worm, then I'm going to make you knock out, you go unconscious because you're dumb. But
So I got a success.
you got a success. Okay. The entire building bears a strong taint of the worm.
Once we're inside.
It was outside too, but with one success, you were focusing on the dogs, and the dogs aren't tainted. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Not that I needed to divulge that information, but that was the reason why you didn't find out outside. Nothing changed.
Okay.
And that's why you were mildly repulsed. When you go into his room, I'm assuming one of you does, or all of you does, going from room to room.
We are
It is filled with odd books, scrolls, all kinds of occult entrapments, or not entrapments, but there's shit, knickknacks and
Accoutrements.
stuff. Yeah, accoutrements. There you go.
Accoutrements.
Yes. You don't see him anywhere on the
Alice,
upstairs either. Yes, sir.
Alice wanted a $2 word, and I had to loan her $1.50.
Yes, queen. Wait, what? Little queen? Wait, what? I'm not that little. Wait, what? Okay, this is not me, right? Okay, because you're a queen. Gotcha. I'm with you. I was just catching up on chat.
You see the tiny tiara?
I do. I think it's amazing. Yeah. Searching the top 2 floors, find nothing out of the ordinary that you haven't seen already. Or this, I've described anything of note, honestly. It's weird shit, but nothing overly like, hey, there's a smoking gun here.
Well, we don't have time to go through all the papers and notes and
That would be a factual
necessarily
statement.
here now.
Correct.
But we can gather them all and put them in my bag of holding and look at them later.
You could grab a lot of them. I don't think you can move his entire, the entirety of his house into your bag of holding. I'm going to put a limit on what you can.
Oh, is it like his whole room is one ginormous library?
Not quite like that, but there is a lot of shit, I guess I should say.
Okay.
Imagine going into your room and trying to pack all of your stuff that's lying around into a bag. Not all gonna fit.
been there, done that recently.
A magic bag.
It is a magic bag, and there's a limit to your magic bag.
Ugh,
I mean, you want to spend an hour
Fair enough.
unpacking this guy's shit? Go for it. I'll let you put it all in there. But
Actually, I'd rather spend
No,
about 5 minutes setting it all on fire. I'm assuming he has candles, occult candles. Can the occult candles be used to burn the occult books and
there
scrolls?
are no candles up here
Why?
because they're
How about-
somewhere else, and I know exactly where they are. I'm not even being a bitch right now. I know where they are, and they're not here.
Are they in the basement?
Oh.
Let's go check out
I
the
am not going into
basement.
the basement of this house.
Let me go check out the
No.
basement. I want to go check out the basement. Me and
Well,
Mavis will go
I
check
will
out the
say
basement.
that you have
Oh.
checked the first floor, or the
the
ground
second
floor
floor.
if you were in Britain. You have checked the second floor or the first floor if you're in Britain, and you have not checked the basement.
Dun dun dun. Basement.
Dun,
Let's
It's
go.
the
dun,
basement.
dun.
Everything bad happens in the basement.
That's well, I mean, yeah. Okay.
Not my basement.
They don't
All
have
the
a
good
basement.
things happen in my basement.
Hmm.
I don't have a
No,
basement.
that's
Got a
surface.
dungeon. Yeah.
Well,
All the good things are more than welcome to happen in my basement.
That checks out.
I will grab various bits and pieces of things that look the most exotic of his pages and whatnot, or things that look like they are possibly like a handwritten journal.
No,
It
there's no
says
journal up
what
here.
he's. And I'll grab quickness what I can, and then we'll go
You're gonna grab
downstairs.
some things. I got you. Yeah, grab big things that look like they may or may not be important. We can go over them later. I'm with you.
Right.
Yep.
You know, or if he's got like a particular stack of like 15 or 20 pages that look like he's rifled through them like 30 million times, that's probably important. Stuff it in the bag.
Scrolls, probably important.
Maybe.
So, and then downtown. Do.
Roll me perception and streetwise, or maybe larceny or craft, or if you're gonna cheat, you can do investigation.
While they're doing that,
Difficulty 5 still?
can I look about either
I got-
in the, I guess, living room,
Yep.
dining room, or
Oh,
computer room
Reggie.
for
Very
laptop,
nice, Reggie.
or even
was your
external hard drive?
What was your
Wow.
third room? I'm sorry, the third room you meant?
Computer room.
Yeah, oh,
Like
like,
there's an
any kind of
office.
den or anything like that. I got you. Yeah. Give me
Is there
give me an perception and technology roll.
Okay.
D6.
Funny enough, I put it in science. God damn it.
I got 6 on my perception for the streetwise.
But this is, oh yeah, you did. You noticed the trap. It's there. Don't step on it.
Big bada booms.
Only one success.
There's
Mrs. Webb,
he does have a
Webb.
computer. It looks pretty basic. It's probably a good 5 years old or more,
Ugh.
and it wasn't cutting edge 5 years ago. So he's got a computer that allows him to browse the internet. You do not see an external hard drive or any thumb drives or anything convenient lying around that you can pick up. I want to try to pick up the entire case and throw it in Reggie's bag of stuff.
Considering my height and whatnot, I assume this is basically your basic bitch Dell tower.
Yeah, it's a step up from a Chromebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and start unplugging the tower. And
Okay.
if it doesn't have, basically easy your toolless entry, then I'll just take the entire thing with me for now.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, TC, for the 50 biddies. IT professional, not a wolf. All right. Anyway, so yeah, you find that, and pretty much everybody's gathered at the basement entrance waiting for you.
Oh shit. Sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and set the tower near the stairs.
Okay.
Basically, where the entrance to the basement is. I'll set it down for now. And I'll go with them.
Okay. At the bottom of the stairs, like before you get to any room or anything, like right at the bottom of the stairs, there is a fireproof steel door. Just standing there being intimidating. Like, hi, I'm a fireproof steel door. I am fireproof. I am designed to make sure Garou do not get past me, it says silently without saying anything.
You want me to try and open it?
Yeah, you're good with locks, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case we run into any issues or whatnot, I'm gonna go ahead and have the suppressed pistol pulled out.
Okay. Does anybody have heightened senses?
I do. I wouldn't want to use it here, though.
Why would you?
I mean, if someone's about to fire like say a shotgun at short range, then that'd probably be debilitating if I'm using my heightened senses.
How about
but
we
if you turn it
say?
on,
How about we say you turn it on, sense anything, and then turn it off so that that does not happen to you. Fucking do it.
Okay.
All right, good. Thanks. Now I can read this
This
part.
is-
Appreciate it. A guru with heightened senses
This
will
is
notice.
the common sense mirror.
Look, I want to read this part. Okay, it's here, and nobody ever gets this
Hey,
part.
it's fine.
I've read this
It's
many
fine.
times, and I've never gotten to read this.
Fantastic.
I'll spend a gnosis point so that you can read it. Just
You have to spend gnosis to activate it?
yes.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Now,
For
if
the
Alice
entire-
really wants to be awesome, we can do it without having to spend a gnosis point this one time because Alice wants to read the book.
No, Alice is not going to do that. But what Alice is going to do is read the
Cheating.
book. Hold on. Alice is going to read the book. Just bear with me. Any guru with heightened senses will notice a faint chanting coming from the other side of this doorway, as well as a foul-smelling stench that fairly burns the nose with its potent reek. And so there, you got that. And there is a surge of mana, arete, whatever you want to call it, and anybody who is not at their maximum gnosis gains a gnosis point.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Why, hello there.
Yeah. And
I like gnosis.
can I get a perception or larceny roll from the person who was going to examine that door? It is locked
4.
from the other side.
Well, that's
don't-
generally how doors lock. Yeah.
Well, yes, but you don't even have like there does not appear to be a key with which you can interface with on this end.
Oh
Ash, we need a key.
no.
Are
but
the
a key-
hinges
a
on
key
this
would
side or the
work.
hinges
Like
on the
somebody's
other
got like
side?
somebody's
The
got
key
like a
is-
bolt.
Ash is the key.
Somebody's got like a bolt on the other side, basically. Like
Okay.
there would be no way for me to
Ash has
unlock
a
it from the side.
Ash has a strength of 10 or 11.
Yes. Oh yeah. Ash could totally open the fucking door.
But it was just
Well,
more
she's the
of
key.
If there was a way we could just walk in, that would be nice. But there is not.
Well, you haven't tried the door.
Well,
Can we? Is the door locked,
sure.
Alice?
The door's locked on the other side.
Jesus Christ! I assumed it was. Otherwise, I wouldn't notice the lock on the other side.
Ash rips open the door and we all just pile in behind her.
No, she just picks the shit up off its hinges. There you go. It's open.
actually
the
hilariously
proper
enough,
leverage.
speaking of hinges,
The
are the
hinges are on
hinges
the other side.
exposed?
Yeah, he already asked. He already asked.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Okay, I'm like,
Sorry.
well, are the hinges exposed? Because then we could, pop them out.
Guys, let's pretend I don't want you to get past this fucking door in a normal way, and it's not going to be like
Yeah, we got
easy.
that.
No, that's fair.
All
Okay,
right, give
well,
me- Oh, go ahead. You go.
do any of you know how to fire a gun?
Nope.
Open sesame.
That's not how you fire a gun.
I'm also
Fair.
still in dog form, so no.
That's fair. Okay.
You point the bangy end at the other guy and pull the trigger thing.
Just one of you hold this so I don't lose it.
It'd probably best go to Donovan or Reggie. The lupus
Reggie,
would be
take my gun and hold
least
it.
likely to know how to deal with the gun.
Okay.
Hey, Donovan, I love
Do
you.
not
I love
point
you
it
on
at
camera,
anyone.
But can you please get the shit off your face? That'd be great. Thank you.
Well,
Me and my whole dexterity of 2 and no firearms. I'm gonna be great with this.
Well, what
thing.
does Donovan have?
well, no, it's not so much of effectiveness because y'all are not effective. That's fine. I just want to make sure he will also not shoot one of us on accident. But anywho,
Yeah.
so he holds
Anyone
the
have
gun.
an axe? Because I could definitely melee the fuck out of this thing. But
I do,
oh, you have an
and
axe.
I'm gonna go.
Cool.
And I'm
Let's
gonna go
go for it.
ahead and bring out my can opener, aka the Lapras.
Uh-huh.
You have a
And-
opener?
Is there enough room for me to actually go to Krynos?
There is enough room for you to go to Krynos.
Okay.
And duck.
Step back, everyone. Step back, everyone. And I'm gonna do like a squat, like I'm like, all right, and then
Ah!
shift in,
Okay.
or I'll shift into the form, so that when I do fully
God.
shift, I'm duck enough,
Okay.
and it'll go thunk.
And you can roll me a strength and melee. Not dex and melee, strength and melee.
Okay, cool.
The difficulty is 5.
Oh, okay, cool.
She wants us to get in the door.
And then I'm going to read to you why the difficulty is 5, because this is hilarious. Go ahead.
It's like some super thin door.
It's not. It's actually a really secure door, but I'm
Secured, yes, but thin.
right?
Okay, give me 1 second. Combat, Lapras. Let's go and swap that over to strength. Okay,
The
This
fine.
better
DM
not be
wants
one
you
of those
to
times
get what?
In
when we
before it's
break into the
trapped.
room and then the bad guy goes, ha ha ha! Yay! I've succeeded in my evil plan, and vanishes.
Well, he's going to say, "Aha, Kaba, you have revealed my trap card."
Did I seriously own? Oh wait, I'm not.
Kaiba.
Nope, I wasn't
It's
in.
Kaiba.
I was
or
not
Kaiba, whatever
in
his fucking name
Krynus
is.
form. There we go. This is better.
Reroll.
It took me a second to realize what you said. You were Kaiba. I'm like,
Kaiba.
Kaiba?
I didn't get 3 successes.
You got
What?
3
What
successes.
the hell
The
is
flying
Kaiba?
fuck.
Oh, Kaiba.
So you slam your axe into the door and actually put it all the way through the door, which is a good 6 inches thick. But the problem is now the
I have it on
pointy
good
bit.
authority. This is 6 inches.
Absolutely, this is 6 inches. But the problem now is that
Run.
the weapon part. Oh, that one. Sorry, your mom's being awesome. Yeah. Thank you, TC, very much for the 20 biddies. So now the axe part, the axie party is on the other side of the door, but the poly party that you're holding onto is on your side of the door still, and the door is still there.
Pole?
Can I push a little bit further and
Yeah.
twist
You can.
so that my blade was like this? Now it is like this.
You can do that.
Grab it, put a foot up, and then
And
try and rip it
yoink.
off.
100
Open the
biddies
door.
for that 6 inches estimate. Absolutely, thank you very much, Wolf. Actually, if you
Hey.
read Sickerstack Bot long enough, it will actually tell you how long it thinks 6 inches is. And it comes blasting in, not so much that you hurt yourself or whatever, but yeah, you easily rip it off of its hinges. The reason why this is all funny is because this was written a very long time ago, and apparently whoever wrote this didn't think that people were going to take huge size and weren't going to have 10 strength in Krynos form, because it says to break down the door, strength 6 or greater is required, or else a willpower roll will be necessary. So pretty much you could have intimidated the door to just crumble in front of you, and it would have done that. You annihilated this door.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah.
I could have even just done that in Hamid form.
Right?
I could have done that.
I'm gonna like awkwardly start pulling my weapon through the hole, like the pole goes through the hole. Sorry.
I can't believe I'm going to do this because I never do this, but this needs to happen.
Uh-oh.
Rush in the room because I heard chanting going on, and I'm the Theurge, and that's bad, and we have to stop it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So
yeah, then sorry.
So I'm going to make the leap over the assumed trap that's on the other side of the door.
Okay, fair enough.
Ash. Did he bring the
Spend
grenades?
a rage to go into Krynos.
Okay.
And
why don't you just go to Krynos before this happens and not blow the rage? I mean, you knew the chanting was happening already, right?
Yeah.
Well, sure, but the issue is there room for multiple Krynoses in this hallway for me to still get past Ash when she pulls the door down?
We'll say yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna convince it. I mean, if we're doing theater of the mind, I'm gonna make it fair. You know what I mean? I'm not crowd you on purpose. Sure, it's big enough for reasons. Okay. Yeah. And you don't have to duck.
I would have.
Neither do I.
Fuck you all.
So I'm then going through the door after the source of the chanting because I'm hitting it as hard as I can.
Okay, sounds good. Real quick, sorry, stream stuff. I need somebody in the stream who isn't playing that can help me with this stuff. Thank you for the 13 biddies, TC. Good night. Love you. Have a great one. And 100 biddies from Wolf. I don't know if I thanked you earlier for the 100 biddies. Oh, I did. Yeah, because we did the comment. Thank you very much. Sleep well.
Everyone say goodnight to Mama.
Good night,
Good
Mama.
night,
Good night to the mama.
All right, so going to Krynos, leaping into the room as soon as You hear it. And okay, that's not fair, and I'm gonna make that for everybody. That's not fair. This room is is it? Sorry, I have a large amount of stuff to read to you. I apologize. I just wanted to see the immediate.
Only concerning when the DM has to go. Oh shit! Let me hold on. Read this.
All right. The odor that was faintly smelled by Mavis is now very strongly present for everybody. It is nasty and it is overbearing. And I need you all to make a stamina roll, difficulty of 6. There's what I was looking for. There's a thick green smoke rising from the depths below. I guess the stairs go down further.
Stamina difficulty 6?
Yeah. Coming up from the concrete stairwell down below.
I just
Cool
noticed
question.
I have the gift open seal. Apparently, I can open any door that's
You're gonna
closed.
just open doors. Just
Yeah.
boop, door opens.
Fuck you, that's my door.
I've been waiting for you to notice that. Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Mavis rolls. Oh no. All right. Fraulein is fine.
Cool question.
Yeah.
All right. What are you talking about this grenade?
What do you mean? Do you have a grenade? Can you throw it in the room? Because we might need a grenade.
I'm sorry, but I've been a civvy for 10 years. There's no way I could have snuck out a few,
Acquired a grenade.
M67s. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, love.
Tink, 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 tink.
Would you like me to somehow get into contact and get a few Willy Pete's we could just chuck in there?
Yeah, that
Just
works.
make some Molotovs. I mean, come on.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, just make Molotovs.
So anyway-
I could roll.
Crude pipe bombs. Let's go.
Anyways, yeah, I could roll real quick.
All right, Zaylin and Mavis, you are overcome, and you noisily vomit on the floor.
Do I need 2 successes or 3 successes, Alice?
2 is fine.
Okay.
But thank you for
I
pointing
completely
it out.
forgot how to do things. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
It
I
was
just didn't know if I had to spend a willpower point, that's all.
difficulty of 5.
What are you doing? Difficulty of 6. Stamina roll.
Thank you. Yeah, it was just.
And you
I'm
are
so
in
used to
Chronos still.
Shadowrunner. Yeah. So 3 successes for me.
Okay, yep, you're fine.
Cool. Cool.
I mean, it stinks and it's not great, but you know.
It's a horrible smell, but I'm not wrenching.
As Reggie rushes down the stairs, and I'm not gonna make you trip or anything because I didn't realize it was going down further as well. So you hurtle down the stairs, and there is it opens out into a room, which is a trophy room that runs almost the full length of the house above you. It is filled with bizarre trophies, ranging from a lion that has been stuffed and placed against one wall, to the full stuffed skin of a mountain gorilla.
Oh, brutal.
The wall furthest from you hides. Hides. Well, hey, there's something over there. Oh no, you see it. There is a concealed passage that is made noticeable only by the bilious green cloud of smoke that leaks out from beneath its edges. On that wall appear to be what appear to be special trophies. Several heads are mounted on this wall, some of which look to be made of paper mache, along with the heads of deer and even a grizzly bear. At the very center of this menagerie, the head of a Get of Fenris can be seen, snarling fearfully, side by side with the head of a black spiral dancer. Has anybody spent any rage? Has anybody down any rage at all?
No, I'm actually.
Yeah, I'm up 1.
You're down 1 or up 1? You have an extra rage?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else down rage? Zaylin, how are you on rage?
No, I'm over 1.
I'm flush. Or sorry, not flush. I am zeroed out. Fuck. I can't remember.
You have all
I'm
your
neutral.
rage.
Thank you. I'm like equal, flush,
Full.
and I keep going
Same
for
thing.
that. Flushed out, filled.
Okay. Well, all of you gain a rage.
Actually, may I ask, would I really get a point of rage because I hate Get Ephemeris? Would I just become more happy about it?
You hate the Get
It's
Ephemeris,
still a guru.
but they are family. It'd be like it'd be
Okay.
like it would be like Serena and Donovan, who absolutely hate each other. But I'm pretty sure if somebody was beating the hell out of Donovan, she would come unglued and murder them.
Understandable.
Yeah. Um,
The
you know,
fuck was that?
What was that?
Donovan
What
is
was that?
probably listening to something on his phone,
Awesome.
and he's being quiet. So I'm assuming. Anyway, everybody gains one. What's
Okay,
funny about
fair
this
enough.
is if you were down any rage at all, you would go to max rage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, I'm like, but that's not on my wall, motherfucker.
The death toll of Guru at this hunter's hands is now 4, not including the Black Spiral Dancer, of course, because that's not a real Guru.
That one's fine.
I thought, yeah, 4. Okay, that checks out.
What was the? Was it 3 in the
The
woods?
3 of the 4, because remember there was one that
Yeah.
did not get
Yeah,
killed.
no, we saved
Pine
one,
cones.
but
Yeah, pine cones.
okay. I thought there was only 3 in the woods with pine cones included, so I was like, wait. But okay, never mind. We're good.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So that's the room as you see it.
And obviously Sam is not in there, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
You believe that he's coming from the room with the green bilious smoke coming out of it and the loud chanting behind the door.
My apologies. I thought this was the room itself. I didn't realize that the smoke and all that stuff was behind another door.
Yeah, yep, there's another door. It's a secret door, but it's not so secret when it's completely outlined in the green that is coming out of it.
Okay.
So going through the wall that is the door.
Yeah.
Oh, you wish to? Okay. Are you in Krynos?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What is your?
See? This is the part that makes me angry because
Okay.
the Banes and the spirits and the ritual and the black magic and that's all bad Theurge stuff.
It
This
is
is the part that makes the Theurge mad.
And merely for the fact that the Theurge acted first is the only reason that I have not beaten him yet to that door, but I will be effectively right behind him.
Okay.
I am effectively throwing up.
Fair.
Yes.
Zaylin, what are you doing other than hiding your camera?
Really? He's not paying attention at all.
No, he's lighting up. I just can't hear him.
He
Yeah.
did, but you could hear that he was doing something else in the background.
Donovan, what are you doing?
Good.
Can't hear you, son. Nope.
Yeah,
Can't
I
hear you.
legitimately can't hear anything from his mic.
No,
I mean-
whatever he did was he's paused.
No, I'm hearing his mic open.
Yeah, I heard the
That's-
mic open too, and when the first time mic opened, there was something playing in the background.
On
Cute kitty.
your arm around my hand.
All right.
Alice, Wolf has requested to see more of your shirt.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, Ari's not Alice. Why the fuck was that thing? I thought I said, "Hey Ari, let me see more of the shirts." I'm like, "All right, lean back."
Better?
That is an amazing shirt. I don't think I've seen that shirt.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Cthulhu. That's awesome.
I love that shirt.
Cthulhu fish eats peace fish. It's awesome. So, I do need to know what your strength is, sir.
Reggie?
4.
7.
Oh, it's actually not bad.
It isn't bad.
Yeah. It's better than mine. In Krynos.
My strength is 7 in Krynos.
You go
I
to
am
the
going to
door.
spend my two superlative over rage, so I go down to my regular rage, so that I'm going through that door this round.
Well, I mean, I could open the door. We've already established that.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, he's not thinking.
You could, but
Okay, so
this is
Reggie. I am definitely hearing you, and you're reminding me of something, and I definitely appreciate that. But I do need all of you to make a rage roll.
That is fair.
Rage roll.
Yeah.
I was literally about to just drop my dice to the tower. I'm like, all right, cool.
Pool modifier.
Am I making the rage roll with or without the bonus 2 points of rage?
With the bonus 2 points of rage, yeah. You lift the Thagan. That is correct, Wolf.
Any
Difficulty.
modifiers?
6. It's only 6. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Mavis. Oh, sweetheart. You're done throwing up. That's the good news.
Yay!
Wait, we don't want to succeed on this roll?
You want to succeed. You don't want to.
A little bit.
You want to succeed. You don't want to botch, and you don't want to succeed very well. If you succeed very well, then yeah. So this is actually unexpected for you, in particular, Mavis.
So Sofa actually got 3 successes because it's her moon phase, so the difficulty's 2 less.
Ah, fair enough. 3 successes is fine.
Because you
Shut up, Reggie.
But Mavis, so this actually surprises you. You're throwing up, and something about the way Reggie just instantly gets really pissed for no reason, which is not like him, makes you look up from your throwing up and wiping your maw or your mouth. You're actually in. Are you in Lupus or Hamid?
Hamid.
Hamid.
Okay, yeah. So you wipe your mouth, and you look up and you see the head of the Garou, and you're not even expecting it. Like you went from 0 to I'm gonna fucking kill a bitch. And you are in a frenzy right now. You need to get from where you are to the other side of the door, and you're not particularly keen on or worried about how you do that. Now, I don't believe you're in the thrall of the worm.
Double checking real quick.
I believe that would have taken another success.
Yes, you are correct. 6 or more successes on a rage roll.
So you are in a frenzy. So we don't go into these very often. There's a couple of different types of frenzy. There is the fox frenzy, which means you run the fuck away because you're scared of something. This isn't that. This is you are overcome with your inner beast. This is like any logical part of you has been overridden by the absolute urge to murder this person. You are fucking done with his shit now. Like you were already done, and now you're done more.
More done.
Now, that pretty much means that you, I don't want to say lose control of your character, but you lose pretty much all of your options, if that makes sense. You need to figure out how to get from where you are to go kill the source of your anger. That being said, you can do things like spend willpower to go, okay, maybe I should not bowl over the alpha and stomp all over the theurge in order to satisfy my carnal desire to murder something.
Don't
but
squish me.
Essentially, you're going to be spending a willpower point per action to remain in control of yourself until the scene ends. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Did they change that so it's a point per action, or did they just make it a point to avoid the frenzy?
It's a point per round, effectively.
Yeah,
actually, I've got literally the rules right here. Let me go to read them.
I'm pretty sure it's a point per round.
Okay, so a Garu's permanent rage exceeds permanent gnosis, attacks anything that moves. Cannot distinguish between targets unless the player spends a willpower point. So basically, you can spend willpower
is your range
point
higher
per
than your
round.
gnosis?
Yeah, but there's a there's a rule. Because rage doesn't do anything, or frenzy doesn't.
Okay, if you're looking it up, it is page 261.
I'm not going to.
Okay, fair enough.
We're just gonna do it because I don't want to slow shit down.
Well, sorry. The only thing is that the permanent rage does not tear into her packmates. Or sorry, permanent rage is lower than permanent gnosis. Is merely she will not tear into her packmates. That's it. She'll still be very frantic, but she won't have to be like, "I'm gonna kill the thing."
If a rage roll scores 4 or more successes to character frenzies, the player can spend a willpower point immediately to halt the frenzy, but the character can't take any further actions that turn.
Oh.
Guru who have permanent rage rating lower than 4 still can frenzy, but only under circumstances that touch on a particular psychological trigger.
Correct.
Right.
I know about rules as written, but again, like I said, I kind of want to move forward with the tension of what's going on, which we've dissipated. But at
Okay.
this stage,
There is no tension still
Yeah.
here for me.
at this stage, Ari, I'm just giving you your options. I think we've overtalked it at this point, but I will tell you
Turn
that
into
spending
a giant werewolf.
Okay.
Go around my people and
Yes.
kill whatever's in the room.
Okay. I need
Got
to know
it.
what I need.
That's
Got it. I need to know who has the higher current dexterity, you or Reggie.
When I go into Krynos,
Yes.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
I am in Krynos, and my
Probably
dexterity
then.
is 4.
Also, you will spend a rage point to go to Krynos instantly.
Yep.
Which is a good thing for
Checks
you
out.
because it's helping you dissipate some of that anger.
Right. Yep.
Okay. And yours is what?
My dex is only 3 in Krynos.
Jesus Christ. Okay, and what's yours? I'm sorry, Ari, I missed it. 4. Okay.
4.
You are somehow able to actually get past Reggie, who is equally as angry as you. We will say for purposes that it is possible that you guys are standing shoulder to shoulder. And what is your... I need both of you to make a strength check. Or not a strength check, but let's roll your strength. Give me difficulty of 8. This isn't exactly how the module was written, but this is better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Mavis is still Mavis.
No.
Difficulty 8, you said?
Yes.
That's not.
Right.
That doesn't take into consideration the
The Krynos?
from bear. No, the extra strength point
does.
from bear.
Did you put the point in it?
You put your point on your actual strength stat, and it does.
Yeah.
I had not.
Okay.
Oh,
roll
oopsies.
roll 1d10.
Yeah.
Make it easy.
Yeah. Okay.
So, no.
Fuck that door.
right.
Sam dies.
Reggie spends a willpower to get at least 1 success.
Fair enough. And the door creaks. You spending that is enough. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me. All 3 of you
And
are
I
going
would
to
have
absolutely
spent-
hate me. Go ahead.
3.
And remember, I spent the other 2 rage points because I was going through the door this turn.
I remember. Yeah. Which arguably you should have made that you got there before Mavis, but this is fun. So,
This is fine.
the wall.
Everything's fine.
I'm sorry. The door and the wall that you are trying to get through are reinforced with solid steel bars. You are not able to get through it. However, beyond the barrier itself are, you now know, 2 claymore mines. And they have been set to fully encompass the entrance to this final room. And unless a character states that she is stepping back or preparing to dive away, which I'm pretty sure none of you are doing, or the 2 of you aren't doing, you can roll Dex plus Dodge. Dodge not a thing anymore.
Dex plus athletics.
Dex
plus
and
athletics.
Yep, Dex and athletics. Difficulty of 9 as the 2
Okay.
claymores go off.
See, no, at this point,
What the
I'd be
fuck?
hitting the door like the swordsman from Princess Bride. Ah, he's getting away! He's getting away!
Fair?
Fezzik, open the door!
Alice,
Yes.
Fezzik?
Yes.
would you like me to be a bit mean to the rest of us?
Sure.
Ari should be able to back me up with this. The Claymore's effective range, I think, should be able to encompass everyone.
Yeah, it would.
But they're inside. They're on the other side of the door.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
coming
on the
through
other
the
side of the
wall, which
first
would
door.
diminish the range.
Well, I mean, if you
not
are
by a
way
whole
back.
lot. There'd be a lot of ricochet. The explosion would be, I mean, actually, given the thickness, well, depending on the thickness of the walls itself and the material that they're made out of, the explosion might actually go through the walls.
I will say that I will say that let me handle you two, and then I'll handle the rest of the party because I think I know how we want to handle
Fair
that.
enough, because I am quite
Jesus
literally very
Christ.
close. I'm right behind them, so it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, I was
I
aware of that.
definitely-
I was already
I'm
planning
not-
on dealing with you next.
okay.
I
Not
did
the
make.
combat guy.
Yeah, well,
I did
also
get three
I saw
three
that.
successes to my my dexterity roll. So
So Reggie, the explosions go off, and you are so enraged, even though you're not in frenzy, that you're like, I don't care. I need to be on the other side of the fucking door. The explosions will help me do that.
That's
Thank
right.
you. You need
you.
to soak.
That's right.
Mavis, you need to soak 4 levels of non-aggravated damage, difficulty of 8 to soak. Reggie,
It's not that horrible.
you get to soak
Kinda
7
horrible.
levels of
Reggie.
non-aggravated damage,
Liz, it's
difficulty
not
of 8 to
aggravated.
soak.
Please don't die, Reggie.
You'll be fine.
It's not aggravated.
So it's lethal though, right? It's just
It
not
is lethal. Oh
aggravated.
god, yeah, it's definitely lethal. Yeah. Which, by the way, rules is written. That's wrong. This should be absolutely be aggravated damage. It's fire and it's explosion damage. But
Lethal
Fire
has its
now.
own, but oh yeah.
It's not fire, it's just concussive.
Is it?
So
Okay.
how many do I have to soak?
7.
it's
Yep. So you take 5.
Okay.
Right.
Ari, you
So
take 2.
I'm gonna spend a willpower point, and I'm gonna take 4.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
I take how many?
You take 2. You were soaking 4, so basically your dodge removes successes on the dice for damage.
Got it.
Ash, standing right behind them, can
Mhm.
make the same dodge roll, difficulty of 8, Dex and
Okay.
athletics.
You got it. Much appreciated.
And Zaylin and Kurt Stack, Fraulein, make the same roll, difficulty of 6, please.
My apologies. What was my difficulty?
But I was outside the first door.
Wow, that's a shame.
I was sitting on the bench.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Well,
I
that's
was
a
sitting
shame.
on the bench.
Your difficulty was 7, I think I said.
7? Okay, thank you.
I
I
only
was
got
sitting
one.
on
2
the
successes.
Okay.
It's
so-
frankly been easier for me to just look at the dots and type it in.
Oh wait, can I use my my daredevil?
bench.
I got one
Uh-huh.
success.
I mean, you're dodging, you're not being daring. Daredevil is used when you're like, hey, I see the explosion and
I
I'm going to
know.
dodge or going to run through it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's-
That's what she could have done. She's trying to get into the room through the explosion.
No, I'm not. Let me go first.
Apparently not so much of a daredevil. Fair
Dodge
enough.
and dodge.
Not raged.
Dodge,
I'm
dip,
good.
Okay,
dive, and dodge.
so you,
Dodge,
Cuddles,
dip, dive,
Okay,
duck,
listening.
duck. You forgot duck and dodge.
duck and then dodge. Cuddles, how much did you soak to?
No, I got
No.
2 successes on the dodge.
On the dodge, I meant, sorry. All right,
Yes.
so you are going to soak 6 levels, difficulty of 8.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. 4 levels.
What?
I apologize. 4 levels. You're soaking 4, difficulty of 8 on the roll to soak.
Excuse me. I only
Dalen,
made
did
one.
you say anything? I have yet to hear anything from you or see a roll.
He's- I think he's done.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Lasador says,
Fortunately,
"Wait, you can soak
fortunately, you
Cuddles in
cannot.
this game."
oh.
You
My
cannot-
apologies. That for some reason stayed on the regular old ass difficulty. I have 1 success.
Okay. Either way, you can't botch a soak roll, so you're fine.
I know, but still, it would have been basically I took everything.
Oh, what am I only made 1 success on my dodge.
So you are soaking 3 levels of damage, difficulty of 8.
Wait.
Okay. So you take
Did I
2.
do that right?
Looks right.
Yeah. Okay.
You take 2.
Okay.
You can soak Cuddles in this game. What if I want to fail on purpose then?
Please, the only one that's gonna soak me is Ari.
I don't think that. Never mind.
That's in the call right now.
Hey, look at this change of subject we have right over here. So the doors open, Yay. Um. By the way, does anybody want to know how to have not set off the mines?
Yes.
Because it's kind of clever.
Oh yes, no, I know
No.
exactly what it is. You know what it is? We have our friendly, locksmith over here. Go and slowly
What?
and open it.
Is it toss a rubber ducky in?
Oh, okay.
You should know
So-
better than to pick up a duck in a
Roll.
dungeon.
So fix it or something. I mean,
Is this a dungeon though?
all right, keep fixing it. We'll figure it out. All right. The door is blasted off of its hinges and everything by the explosion and the Gru, who are very angry at it, and things happen. The door is
Wait.
now open. Oh, what?
How would we have avoided it?
Oh, so if you want to know how to avoid it, Samuel Haight has set the final irony in his entranceway. To open the door without triggering the mines, a character must reach into the snarling mouths of the Geta Fenris and the Black Spiral Dancer simultaneously and flip switches concealed in the mouths.
Oh, that is wonderful.
These switches can be noticed with a perception roll of perception plus enigma's difficulty of 7, or we could frenzy Krynos and go right through the fucking door.
Hey,
That
was
That
me.
is so fucked up.
That is amazing.
That's not how Claymore mines work.
If only one switch is flipped, the spring-loaded mouths of the two mounted Guru will snapshot violently, causing 3 levels of aggravated damage to the unfortunate Guru's hand. A recorded tape will fire off a song of mockery and a wail of foreboding from the heads mounted on the wall. And actually, this happens because of the explosion. So these are the song of mockery and the wail of foreboding are actual Guru rituals that we can read about later. Speakers are well concealed, and the overall effect should be extremely unsettling. This dual message is also the final warning for Haight that he has unwanted visitors. He may well have time to set the Claymore mines to go off anyway.
Huh.
There is a
that's
long
okay.
tunnel that leads the Guru to the room where Samuel Haight is finishing his ritual.
How long is long, and can I clear it in 2 actions?
Very dark and should cause the
Come here.
looking for non-existent traps. Oops,
We're frenzied. We're not looking for non-existent traps. We are barely
well, that's good because they're
forward
non-existent.
at
Look, it's
full
me in lupus form.
Krynos speed. This is accurate.
You guys are piling through.
Mhm.
You get into the room successfully within 2 rooms, or within 2 whatever
2 actions.
2 actions. You get there first, Reggie. And as you approach and everybody is right on your heels, you see a man covered in the hides of 5 different Garu.
Can I eat him now?
As you reach a point where you can actually attack, you'll witness the 5 pelts being literally pulled into his body, and he will assume Krynos and become Guru in his own right.
I want to eat him now.
I have to monologue. You have to
You
let
know,
me monologue.
I read a thing today that said that when your DM is monologuing a BBEG, you should let them because they're saying goodbye to a character.
So assume that this is all happening and you're going to get the first attack. So I will give you that, Reggie, for sure. As he changes, pain obvious on his face, alongside a twisted smile of triumph, Samuel Haight has this to say. You chased me for killing others of your type, but I let you live. I never wanted to kill any Guru, but it was necessary. I was just kinfolk, just another person to be treated like dirt by the Guru. But now I am Guru as well. Leave it alone, go away, and I might even let you live.
Can
I
I
would
eat
like
him
to
now?
activate. No, I would like to activate the gift Spirit of the Fray, and then y'all fuckers can eat them.
Before you're able to activate your gift, Reggie can leap to do an attack if you wish.
Wait,
Yes. Yes. I'm going to do a wonderful leaping claw attack. And
Okay.
I'm gonna hope I don't botch because I have terrible dice for this right now. Absolutely horrible, terrible dice for this right now.
Anybody know who that is waiting in the waiting room?
I hit.
I'll take a look. Oh, no, that's someone being a derp.
Okay.
One of the clan battle guys.
You hit him 2 damage.
Roar!
Reggie smash.
Reggie smash. It's the first time it's ever happened.
Oh, I'm covered in dog hair now. Damn it.
Smash!
Hey, good
Oh,
job.
yeah.
I will spend my final willpower point on damage.
Okay, go for it.
So it's now 5 levels he can soak.
Okay. Be happy to.
He will fail miserably.
Please.
He will. Because as I leap, it'll be like, you're not a guru. You're an abomination. You've killed our kin.
That's pretty fucked up.
There we go.
God damn, he has a lot of rage.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Don't die. You have a habit of keeping.
Okay, we
us
have to take a step
alive.
because I can't look down while I'm wearing it. Apparently, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I had the same problem with the tiara.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
How much damage did you do?
5.
5?
Okay. He absorbs the brunt of your damage. And he looks at you, says, "How disappointing." Grabs the fetish around his neck and disappears into the Umbra.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh! I have to make a willpower roll, Alice.
Fair enough. Would you like to make a rage roll while you're at it?
Yes. Well, no, but yes.
Hey, Ari.
Am I getting bonus extra rage for this or no?
What's that? Do you get an extra rage?
Do I get bonus extra rage?
No.
Or
no.
am I just at my normal 4?
You're at your normal 4. Ari, your prey, before you even got a chance to murder it, just left to the Umbra.
She looks pleased. Next
She's
time,
not.
can we let the little midget with pickpocket go first? I'm gonna get that fucking fetish.
0 successes on your rage roll. Okay.
Yeah.
It pisses you off, but you are in control. I will tell you that there is a really pissed off Philodox that is still enraged that is roaring down the hallway, and now you guys can all take your actions.
What is there to do?
I don't know. Follow him.
Yes, let's go into the Umbra with all the Banes.
I bet if you ask Mavis what we should do, she has a very firm opinion on that matter.
With all the Banes.
Well,
how is he
I
doing?
rolled 3 successes on my willpower, so I am not going into the Umbra after him, despite all of the Banes.
Okay.
Because I was going to.
Ari, I will allow you to roll willpower to try to calm down, or you can just find the nearest reflective surface and dive into the Umbra if you would.
I would also be liking to subdue my raging beta.
Let's see what her action is, and then I'll let you respond to it.
I will try willpower first.
Okay. We'll try being reasonable first.
Alice,
Difficulty?
Lassiter's message in chat.
6. Midget, pickpocket, fetish. I don't even know where this is going. You are able to calm down if you choose to.
That's fantastic.
You're able to calm down enough not to go diving into the Umbra alone without help.
I grab hold of Reggie and we both dive into the nearest reflective surface.
Yes!
No, I'm joking. No, that's not going to happen.
Thank God. I'm like, the rest of us can't
let's
go
go.
after.
I'm joking.
Oh, no sense of adventure.
As much fun as that would be.
I do look back at everybody. We've got about 3 seconds. He's getting away. Are we going after him?
That's an alpha call.
Fuck.
The character, the things that are in the Umbra, they're supposed to be bad for us. Why would they not be bad for him?
Because they like him.
As he feeds
They're
them.
his friends.
Oh, for
We're
fuck's
not
sake,
going
that's
after him
terrifying.
yet.
Yeah, if they're his friends, then that's a no-no.
He feeds them. They're not necessarily
Let's
his
destroy
friends,
this place.
but he feeds them.
I think you should go into the Umbra.
I've seen this in a movie. And I go upstairs and I turn all the stoves on, blow out the pilot lights.
I kind of think that we should follow him. Would I do this in real life? No. Am I angry enough in game to do it? Yes.
Alice just said we should do it, and she didn't sound completely snarky.
She did not.
Oh my god!
No,
It's
I'm
so funny.
blowing this place up. This place is going to the ground.
Yeah, I said we are going to destroy this place. We are not going after him yet.
Okay.
Can't we like set it to destroy itself and hop into the Umbra?
Umbra bad, remember?
The whole point of us not going into the Umbra is to not get fucking killed with ease.
We're not gonna be able to find him.
We will sooner or later.
I'll get you, Gadget.
I will tell you only these two things now that you've decided not to go. One, I'm not going to tell you what you missed. Two, I have not had a single pack chase him into the Umbra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't you tell him?
I was
tell us what we
going.
missed?
Yeah. What?
I was going. I was told no.
I'm just letting you know.
Why can't you tell us what we missed?
Because you didn't go into the Umbra. If you
was told
if you come
no.
to a path in the woods and you turn right instead of left, do you get to know what goes down the
You
left
told
path?
us how to unlock the fucking bomb door.
I know.
Whoop whoop.
Whatever.
Well, if you want to
Samuel
go
Haight-
into the Umbra, go ahead.
It's okay. You really don't have to. I was just letting you know. I wasn't trying to.
Reggie,
Let's-
she just gave
let-
you the okay.
Let's do it.
Wait, what?
You can't give an Aries permission. Let's do it.
Yeah, she
Come
just
on,
gave us
Reggie.
permission
Let's
to go.
go.
I'm not going
Let's
in there.
go.
On a side
going?
note, if we
We're
all
going.
die, we get to create new characters and keep going with the modules, right?
I don't know. Yay, murder.
All right.
If you guys are going to the Umbra, roll Gnosis difficulty of 6.
Come on, that guy.
Smiler, thank you for gifting
that-
Lassiter as sub. Thank you so much.
Actually, before we do all this, I'm going to go up to him. I'm taking the bear gift, and I'm just going to go ahead and slap him on the back, and I want to go ahead and heal things.
Okay, who
Oh,
are you
you're
healing?
gonna heal me? Who are you healing?
You,
Oh, you're my
That's
hero.
probably a good idea.
I'll give you
since
one.
I
heal.
have
So
one,
your difficulty is
I have one use of
4.
Mother's Touch per day.
That's my rage.
Okay, good.
So my rage is 4. So that's your difficulty.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Smiler. That was very sweet of you. Also, thank you for adding that quote. That was freaking
Ow.
amazing.
It's hilarious.
Medicine, difficulty 4, moderator.
With plus 3 dice to medicine.
Yep, I already got it.
It's hilarious. You guys see the new quote?
Yep.
You
Whalen
have
going down in history.
4 successes, so you have 4 wounds healed.
I am fully healed and I am happy about it.
Awesome.
Hey, Steph, I
So
want
now
to do
get
Mother's
all
Touch
of
on
my
me and
Gnosis
heal me.
dice.
You guys aren't going to have time to do that if you want to get it. If you want to
Oh.
go to the Umbra, you're not going to have time. I'll tell you that.
All right.
I mean,
let's
wouldn't we
go.
do it at the same time? She's saying I should do it on Ari.
Well, no.
Okay.
All
You
right,
did
it's
because
fine.
she's not going with
We're
you.
good.
She's
Well,
not?
so we'll get in.
Are you
'Cause
getting in?
that
Are you going
is-
with them, Ash?
Did
I thought you weren't. I was under the impression you weren't.
So
I
the-
apologize.
So if the difficulty was what, Alice?
6.
So that's really 3
You only
For
lowered
you.
difficulty by 2. Or is it
by
3?
3. 2 from the glasses and 1 from a merit.
Okay. Sure.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. It's instant.
Okay. Boop, you go through. Whoever is with you goes through.
Come on,
I was
Ash.
assuming
It's
everyone
an
was coming with me.
adventure.
Yeah. Might as well.
I'm taking everyone.
Samuel
We're gonna
sees the
catch this
dark
son of a
and
bitch.
blasted landscape where his house was, replaced in the Umbra by shadowy walls infested with banes, twisting around his body and willing him to join them. He screams in fear and horror, grabs the fetish around his neck, and dissolves before your eyes. Can I get an intelligence and occult roll from Reggie?
Congratulations. He was gonna get away no matter what.
Well, yes, but
It was Agatha all along.
It's almost like the fetish that he's used multiple times upon you.
Yeah, how can he
Papa.
use that so many times?
Me.
That seems
What's
broken.
the difficulty, Alice?
a little bit broken, yeah.
Yeah, broken. It is 6.
A little bit highly broken.
I think in the next module where he appears, which isn't a werewolf module, he loses it. And it's because of what he does.
3
It's
successes.
because of what he just did, what I'm about to explain to Reggie. So you logic this out in a few seconds. Because you're kind of puzzled. He's in the Umbra. He just reformed in the Umbra. And now he uses fetish to go reform again. The only thing...
That's the deep Umbra.
Well, yeah, he just went somewhere into the deep Umbra. And from your observations and looking around and what's going on, this isn't just randomly placing him into the Umbra because it's convenient. This is a worm fetish. It goes where the worm wants him to go. So he just went from normal reality to a worm-infested place, i.e. his house. He went from there to the deep Umbra, an area in the Umbra that was favorable to the worm. Even as
to Malpheus.
Maybe.
Even as bad as he is, he just went into a much deeper darkness.
Wherever he went, he is probably getting his just desserts as you speak.
Oh.
And I will say this more, and this is supposed to handle differently, but I kind of manipulated you into making this decision, so I'm not going to have the actual thing happen. I will describe it and let you escape. Wolf, thank you very much for the 101 biddies!
Good job, Moon Moon.
And Wolf said to hydrate.
What are you doing, Mr. Binks?
Now that he is gone, the Banes turn their attention to you. 5 scrags. 5 scrags hover around the blighted house, all eager to attack you. In addition, 3 callous are also present, and they will attempt to pervert the Gru with evil thoughts. However, instead, one of the calluses raises its wispy, nasty, gnarled arm, and the others stop. And in spirit speech, it says, so only Reggie can understand, thank you for giving us our prey. Go.
Oh.
Or you will return and become our prey as well.
Oh.
Cool. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Can we go home now, Reggie?
Come here.
Let's set the house on fire. I'm still down for that plan. I still think it's a good idea.
So as a pack, I will give you this information. If you do not destroy the house, and you clearly are going to destroy the house, this will be a so this place is a blight in the Umbra. to blast the place which has long harbored the hateful presence of Samuel Haight. And the house will
I just
forever.
got it. His last name is Haight.
Haight. Yep.
Haight.
The house will forever be a lair and breeding ground to Banes unless the pack can destroy the Banes that are here and then demolish the physical house. You are not likely to win against the 5 Scrags and the 3 Calluses, but you can destroy the physical house.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
You will need to have the sept, or you guys regroup and return, however you want to do it, but the Banes will need to be destroyed, and then a rite of cleansing will need to be performed on the site. But you can still start the process by destroying the physical house at this time.
Absolutely.
Yep, we're doing that.
So I rolled 6 successes to get us back out of the Umbra.
Yeah, and I love this. His hate of the Gru is undiminished, but he has received a dark glimpse into his own soul. This will only fuel his drive to revenge himself, however. Yeah, he didn't know that he was the bad guy in this story. That was the tragedy of it all. I will say that you guys burned down the house without problems. You're able to gather bits of if you want to collect the rituals stuff that he had down there, you can do so. It's all extremely worm tainted and probably considered very dangerous. I don't know about the wisdom of doing that. But the information that you did collect, it's up to you.
As the Philodox, the answer is no.
Yes,
I will be at least grabbing the tower that I left at the top of the stairs.
Okay, fair enough. I will say
unless we give it to the Actina, who they can guard it.
Nah. Let it die and burn here.
You guys do gather enough information to find out the following.
You say worm-infested occult books. I say kindling.
He has discovered a new ritual, or rediscovered a new ritual that is a ritual of the worm called the Ritual of Sacred Rebirth. It allows the caster to become a guru. Anybody want to know the details of the ritual, or are you just going to burn the books before you find it out?
Well, let's find out.
No, I don't want to know. No.
I mean, I don't.
Out of character, it'd be interesting.
Stop it.
Out of character, it would be interesting.
I can tell you out of character later. Tonight we burn the books.
We're still gonna burn the books tonight.
I'm highly interested.
Yeah.
Well, Kazrak will go ahead and tell us. Wait, are you interested in characterly?
I could just read it to you.
In character. Yeah, I've got a 4 in rituals. Rituals are one of my things.
Okay, if Mavis is interested, then there's definitely some talking to I'm gonna have to do to a few people in my pack.
I will read to you what you know of him. Samuel Haight was born 47 years ago to a guru father and a human mother in the woods of Wyoming. The youngest of 7 children, and like the rest of his siblings, did not breed true. His father was a child of Gaia, and of course he had hoped that Samuel would be a guru as well, but he was not so lucky. And because of that, he felt that being kinfolk was a disgrace. His cousins are the Carney brothers. Ring a bell?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That's why he'd been sending all of that money to. That's why he'd been sending all that money to the Valkenburg Foundation. His cousins were patients
there.
I just wonder if it actually was truly kind intentions.
What's interesting though is they bred true, but they couldn't stand this they couldn't stand the change, and they went insane. They became, obviously patients, lunatics. But Samuel didn't pity them, he hated them. He was jealous of them.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, he really would have hated me.
And even after they were brought back to the Foundation and shown to be mad, he still yearned for what they had, Guru heritage. He thought it was extraordinarily ironic that they had what he wanted so badly, and they were too weak to even accept it, even though he was strong enough to, or he felt he was strong enough to accept that gift. He tried to make up for what he saw as a personal flaw, seeking physical perfection and glory by being the best in sports programs in high school and later in college. While he was good enough to make the all-state teams in both football and baseball, he was not destined to have luck as a professional athlete. Instead, he found himself injured beyond repair in his last year of college, and his chance to become a professional athlete was destroyed alongside his right knee. By the time he was recovered enough to walk without the use of a cane, Samuel had decided that if he could not join the Guru, he would beat them instead. He left home and went off to his own to become a hunter. By age 30, Samuel had hunted and killed almost every type of natural animal on the planet. With no challenges left and a burning rage in his heart, Samuel decided to move on to bigger game. He started hunting vampires after meeting a Nosferatu who bludgeoned him and fed off his unconscious form. It was
Jesus Christ.
It was Sam's good fortune to slay a Tremere warlock, and it was double his good fortune to slay him at home. Soon he started studying the ledgers and books of his victim, books of magical lore that told of powers even a mere kinfolk could learn. Armed with these books and a heavy supply of vampire blood to give him extra strength and endurance, Samuel spent his time traveling the world and learning as much as he could of the magics called thaumaturgy. He actually has several thaumaturgic rituals, and even dots in thaumaturgic disciplines, of vampiric disciplines. He spent time in Australia.
Sam.
He's
Sam
a fucking
Haight.
monster,
Oh,
yeah. Samuel spent time in Australia with the Aborigines while hunting the kangaroo and even the Tasmanian devil. In South America, he hunted and failed to kill a were-jaguar while spending time learning from the medicine men of the Indian tribes. In Africa, Samuel hunted down the rare mountain gorilla. In India, he hunted the secret cults that even today worship the forbidden gods. In every country where there were legends of shape-changers, Haight hunted and studied magic lores or mystic lores until he had at last learned the secret he so desired, the secret of becoming a guru. Many cultures tell tales of shape-changers, and most of these tales are actually of Gaia's creatures, the were-animals. But one cult in India told Samuel so much more. One cult told of the ritual of sacred rebirth. Samuel learned of a way in which he could have the powers of a guru, but the cost would be high. He thought long and hard about the cost of changing. All he would have to do would be to sacrifice 5 guru in order to gain the powers of the guru himself. Had Samuel run across the ritual a decade earlier, he would have scoffed. But Samuel learned of the thaumaturgic spell after drinking blood of kindred for almost a full decade. Nothing would stop him now. In Sammy's eyes, he was only claiming what was his by birthright. He had hunted all of the game that was a challenge. Now he had even one more to hunt, his own kin. The hardest part for him was finding solitary guru. The guru were too tribal to easily be found alone. He tried the ritual using other more solitary werebeasts, but to no avail. He could find no other werebeasts and began to doubt others even existed, even though he almost killed a were-jaguar. Anyway, only the skins of 5 guru would permit the change. After years of searching and hunting with limited success, Samuel learned of the Valkenburg Foundation. Lunatics were not known to have long lifespans, often being hunted by their own packs and tribes, but at Valkenburg, they actually cured the deranged beasts. At Valkenburg, they cured the lunatic guru and then released them on their own to live in their natural forms. Fully 5 more years were spent learning the secrets of Valkenburg, learning the routines of the company from a distance and preparing for the day when all would be ready. Rare minerals had to be located, rare herbs grown and cultivated for the long ritual that would grant him all he so desired. The chance of preparation had to be performed dozens of times, and of course his addiction to vampire blood had to be sated as well. Samuel was so busy working on his own plans that he never even noticed the worm's corruption of his body and his soul. When Pentex took over the company that Samuel worked for, they found in him the perfect pawn. His jealous hatred of the guru proved the perfect breeding ground for worm-tainted dreams of vengeance and destruction. Now you know which came first, the chicken or the egg. His own plans were once only to gain the powers that his father and cousins, the Carney brothers, had shared. Now, he also desired the destruction of the other guru. What better way to destroy the hated guardians of Gaia than from the inside? He was ready, and as ready as he ever would be. Through his connections at Pentex and through his own thaumaturgic abilities, he prepared NHMTC for a new level of destruction. Plans have been made to buy all of the land near Valkenburg and to give these lands to the worm. Lands that are still mostly in the realm of Gaia will soon be destroyed unless you guys can stop the devastation. And even now, it may be too late. Pentex has plans to purchase a good deal of the land through their subsidiary, the Nolan Harker Mining and Transportation Company. They intend to trade lands with the federal government and attempt to take the land away from the National Parks Reserve and trade away land that is further to the north. If these plans succeed, the Pure Heart Sept, the very sept of Haight's family, will be destroyed. And nothing could bring him more pleasure. One last thing that you note in his writings and in his PC is that he has met many people during his travels, and he has met many kinfolk, and a small number of them agree with him. They too resent being only secondary, resent the power that their other family members have. It only takes 5 guru to create one new shape-changing agent for the worm. And Haight is patient, and now he is armed. And he does plan on spreading this ritual.
Oh my god.
We gotta hunt him down and kill him.
So on a
I have to
first,
step out. I would be gone for a few minutes because I got to deal with some car stuff. So
Sure.
I'll be back as soon as I can, though.
Sure thing, no
Okay.
problem.
But needless to say, I'm good with whatever's pretty much going to happen as long as we get the information to the Sept, get this place cleaned up, and then get back to the Valkenburg Foundation.
Sure.
Yep. And I need to talk with Reggie and Mavis. So when Reggie's back.
Okay.
But definitely the first thing of order, after with all this drawing and stuff, is I want to get a list of those names written down of the kinfolk.
I'm all hot and sweaty from being all angry and crying to a seat. So I need to groom myself.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. Of course. Yeah, you will burn down the house. Where do you go after doing that, though? I'm assuming you're not going to do it in the burning building.
No, because, the PC, I've got to hook it up to a monitor and whatnot, so. The PC stuff is getting later with all the readings and writings and all that fun stuff. But burning the house down, leaving, where should we go? I guess we'll at least get back to the Valkenburg Foundation.
Okay.
At least for the sense of, at least I'll have my truck. I should wait. Yes, we drove to Valkenburg and we took the portal to New York. So my truck is at Valkenburg. Okay.
Okay, so you go back to the foundation?
Yes. PC will be placed in the back of the truck. We'll get the information off that later.
Okay.
How's my pack doing? Everyone's health.
Me and Ari are hurt.
Actually, if you wait long enough, I mean, we're out of combat now, and everybody took non-aggravated damage. So if you wait a few minutes, they're actually going to heal.
Okay.
Actually, I have 1 aggravated damage from before, so.
Okay.
That's fair.
I don't even remember what it's from, but.
You'll be at least.
The electrical fence, that's what it was from.
That's right.
Oh, we still haven't gotten that
That's
fixed.
kind of funny.
We still haven't gotten that fixed.
Yeah, you guys have been up all day and up all night. You guys are tired. You're guru, but you have limits. Y'all are tired.
I go to sleep now. I take a little bit of nappy right here.
Soon after you get back to the foundation, you're hooking up the PC and you're getting all the information I kind of just read off. There's a bit of commotion outside. And understandably, after what you guys have been through, I'm assuming you go out to figure out what it is. Eats Pine Cones has limped tentatively into the foundation, seeking help.
I thought no. Reggie went and stayed with her and brought her to the foundation.
Did he bring her all the way back? Okay, he might have done that. Then never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, he was late joining us.
But when you're there, then you will find out that she won't leave Leslie's side now.
Which one's Leslie?
She's the vet. She's the veterinarian.
The one that sent us to go check on them. Oh, that's sad, but
sweet.
Oh, fine.
Then would the commotion still be there? Or is
no. You will just notice it while you're unpacking shit and hooking it up and all of that.
Okay.
Maybe we should bring her some pine cones.
Okay.
Poor
You
pupper.
got the information. And in everyone's mind, should we? How much of the information about hate should we tell them?
We need to make sure we're prepared.
I think that we should give more information to the local sept than we should necessarily the Valkenburg Foundation people, especially Mr. Director, sir. Not because I just
Okay.
not just because I hate him, but also because he was sort of somewhat implicated in some of the paperwork, if I remember correctly.
That is true. Okay.
So I would be more forthcoming with information to the sept leaders.
All right.
And I missed part of that. So you want to talk to the SEP leaders about what now?
Hate.
We will fully inform the SEP leaders about hate and what he is trying to do. The Valkenburg Foundation's, I guess, CEO.
The
Gretchen?
director of operations.
Oh,
the
Victor
director.
Helms? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
We will be giving less information to him. That's what
Okay.
we're figuring out of, what to tell.
What do you want to tell him?
That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we're discussing.
Gotcha. Fair enough. I'm caught up now. Sorry.
Should we at least tell him that we shouldn't be expecting any more attacks on the Valkenburg Foundation?
I don't think we can promise that, but we can definitely say that we are not expecting any more attacks from hate in the near future.
Fair enough.
Give them a week or two.
Okay.
The immediate threat has been neutralized.
That works for me. So we'll go ahead and inform the director that the immediate threat has been taken care of.
Victor, you tell Victor this?
Yes.
Okay. He is very interested in hearing anything you have to say. What exactly do you tell him? What immediate threat it has been? I don't know what you're referring to.
Well, I guess then we would have to tell him about the other three Guru that were murdered and the humans and the mess that we cleaned up, and then following, a potential hunter and neutralizing the immediate threat of the hunter.
Yeah.
So you know who was behind this?
The hunter.
The hunter.
Pretty much.
Didn't catch his name. Too much
Yeah.
screaming.
He had to get a Fenris head mounted with a speaker screaming. That was fucked up.
Wait, where did he have it mounted? He had to get a Fenris mounted where?
It's someone's house. I don't know who owned the house, but we were able to track his scent because, well, the fool left his vehicle.
Yes, you guys.
Oh, yes.
So sorry to disappoint. All right, good talk.
We're going to go sleep. We've been awake for 36 hours.
Okay. Okay. You guys might want to tell Gretchen what's been going on.
Gretchen.
Love that.
She owns the place. No,
Oh,
just
yeah,
leasing,
the
but
owner.
yeah.
Right.
He runs the place.
Okay. Why can't the director just do that?
I mean, I guess at this point we have our suspicions about the whole foundation, right? Or do we just suspect what's his face? Yeah, him. I intentionally say what's his face
Okay, fair
because
enough.
I don't like him.
That's fair enough. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Because you've said his name like three times in this session. Like,
Sorry about that.
Oh, she knows.
I don't think I have suspicions about the rest. I think the rest of them have good intentions.
Yeah, but anything that we say to Gretchen could
Can
get back
possibly.
to get back to the director, and we don't want to tip our hand too soon on that one, especially when we don't have direct proof. We just have circumstantial suspicions.
Yeah.
You
So
don't tell
just
anybody
say
at the foundation anything.
No, because
than-
other than what we told the director already,
Okay.
and
Good.
Leslie, we can tell Pinecones that we avenged her death, kind of. I mean, avenged the death of her packmates,
of her friends.
friends.
The it doesn't seem to make her any happier, unfortunately.
My happiness is not her happiness. Is not my responsibility.
Sure. But you do go to the Sept and tell them everything?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Hi, you're on camera.
Oh, that. Okay, thank you.
You're on camera too.
Hate it or you
I
love
made.
it. Oh, I thought I was muted. Sorry, y'all.
Anyway, if you go and seek an audience with Doc Tale, I think.
Yep.
He's a very old and wizened
Busy.
Wendigo. Takakane, that's and so you tell him about Samuel Haight, you tell him about the lands and all of that stuff too?
Everything.
Okay. Seems very troubled.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to need their help with clearing out the banes and
Yes.
ritual rite of cleansing and all of that. So I also want to impress upon him the suspicions about the Valkenburg Foundation.
Or at the very least, the director.
Yeah, the circumstantial evidence.
Apparently he has not much to say about that. He says,
Ah.
It literally details every single fucking person you can go to except the Sept. Anyway, he says, this is very troubling. I have people who can go down and cleanse that site. I don't have...
Except for the banes.
But we don't have our people that can go to Washington to fix the problem with lands. We do not have political clout that is required.
Aren't you a sovereign nation?
The Europeans do not listen to us, and we have been shown many times in the past that us being a sovereign nation, as you say, is a matter of convenience. They wish to trade our lands, they shall. Great Wendigo choke on corn nut. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess when they wrote this module, they weren't expecting the Supreme Court to award the Native Americans like half of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And also, 20 years in the future.
However, I understand your concern with Victor. I do not know him as well, but I know Gretchen. Oh, wait.
Okay, I was wondering on mic.
I'm listening. Keep talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gretchen has earned my trust. More importantly, she has gone to Washington on our behalf before and helped.
Mm,
She should know at least about plans.
okay.
We'll leave the rest to your judgment. Know that you choose not to share the information. That ends up bad. That could be bad for your town. Also know that if you share the information, that's bad. That could be bad for your renown. So I trust your judgment.
Thank you. But we'll at least let her know about the lands.
He says he thanks you for the information, and says that you have earned much honor and wisdom with his tribe for the way that you handled their kinfolk.
I was just glad that we were able to, under tense circumstances, fuss out that we were actually on the same side.
And that ends story 3. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Yay!
They're still alive.
You are still alive. You weren't even
Miracle.
majorly hurt.
Yeah.
I'm still alive too.
Yay!
I'm still standing for now.
All right. Ooh. So everybody gets 1 experience point.
Oh.
Everybody gets 1 experience point for the story ending.
So, 1 total, right? Not 2.
1 for being
Okay.
here. Another for ending the story. Good job. I want you to make a vote on somebody to get an extra experience point for role playing. Me, isn't it? It's me. I know it's me.
It's Alice, totally. This wasn't
Yeah,
a really,
yes.
role-play
That
heavy.
very long monologue was definitely it. But
It's Cuddles.
funny enough, I was gonna actually basically, well, I as an Ash was gonna chew out Reggie and
Oh, I know you're going to. Yeah.
Mavis.
And that can still happen. We'll wait for Reggie to get back for that.
I rolled a d20 and I got a 1 through 5, so I vote for Ash to get the extra experience point.
Fair.
Okay.
And just
Took
to let you know,
silverware to the torso for you bitches.
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You took 0 damage from that.
I still. It doesn't mean it didn't happen.
It still happened. Just it only hurt. It didn't damage her.
Hey, Cuddles, sweetheart. It hasn't happened yet, but I know that Maid is very excited to be home and is throwing off clothes and walking back and forth and having a great time, and your door's wide open. So I just wanted.
Thank you.
No problem. Because you are on stream, so I will.
Yes.
Well,
no.
If it happens again.
Thankfully, on stream, my door is not visible.
Oh, it's not? Okay, good. I just wanted to
So
know.
only
I don't
you
care.
all will get.
Well, in that case, let the show begin.
Just leave it as it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, well, okay. Then I won't yell
Brown
at me.
chicken, brown cow.
I'm going to
But I'm
not.
still gonna fucking close the door.
I'm not going to give you renown at this point. One, it didn't break down the renown like it did before.
And
But
we're full up.
But two, most of you are getting full up on one or more temporary renown, and you can't gain anymore after that fills up, and I don't find that fair. So I think what we're going to do, the next session is going to be a lot of role play, a lot of not story. I'm not even going to bring this book out. We're going to have
Okay.
we're going to have a moot. And
Party,
we're going to
party.
Yeah, we're going to have a moot. We're going to tell stories. We're going to do paperwork stuff. There's some of you that have enough experience that may want to buy some things, get some gifts,
Definitely.
things of that nature, buy some traits, whatever. But also you need to undergo the rituals to make 10 of your temporary renown a permanent renown. I don't think anybody has enough to go up a rank, but I might be wrong on that.
Oh, no.
Okay.
We need more honor.
Mm.
Have we done the honorable thing recently?
That is unfortunately the honorable thing. Is
I
We've
mean,
done the wise things. We've done the glorious things.
we have not done the
Have we done the
honorable things.
honorable?
not really.
What's funny is not everybody needs the same amount of renown. Like the Ragabash, they need more renown than anybody else, but it could be of any type because
Bye,
they're
Donovan.
unreliable assholes.
Yeah.
So.
I think I
Here's
pretty much need
Aelin.
like one of everything.
Well, I got the damn rulebook. Let me go and just take a look.
And I will say that we are, as unfortunate as it is, we are effectively down to 4 people.
Yeah.
So,
I feel that.
Why is Donovan out? I thought he was just having microphone issues.
No. Donovan created microphone issues, and Donovan was doing other things and decided halfway through the game that he didn't want to play anymore. And I'm totally ready to vote Donovan off the island.
Well, I wasn't bringing that up, but yeah, there is that. I can't address that right now simply because Mrs. Wonderland's at Origins right now, and he is super lonely. So I'm not gonna go and trash him right now. But that's a me thing to resolve.
I was going to say, thankfully, I don't have the same restrictions.
You don't, not at all. No, that's fine.
I think you need to make it pretty clear that was his last shot, though.
I let me take care of
Well,
that. That's not what I wanted to bring
so-
up. Let me take care of that.
Okay.
That's a me thing.
what Alice I think was trying to bring up was someone else joining.
Yeah, I'm good for opening this up to another person.
Oh God.
I don't have a person in mind, so if anybody has somebody in mind,
Instantly the chat will become very active.
maybe, I don't
Who
know.
wants to Awooooo?
Did we ever check with Berg about this one before?
Yeah, I don't think he has interest in this.
He doesn't. He prefers
not.
the crunchy min-maxing munchkin stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
he definitely wants to min-max and get crunchy things.
What sucks though is I know MG would fucking love to, but her schedule's not gonna allow it.
Yeah, it sucks. So anyway, just keep that in mind. If we don't have anybody, we don't have anybody. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying that we will open it up for one extra person. I could do 2, but I'm only going to leave it for 1 because if TC does decide that she actually wants to move and then actually does want to play, then I will leave that spot for her if she wishes.
Oh, I think she was gonna totally play the D&D stuff with us instead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she definitely wanted to play the D&D because D&D is also a lot less tense and serious.
Yeah.
Cause she wants to be an elf princess barbarian. It's adorable. I love it.
Hilarious. An elven princess barbarian. So she wants to be She-Ra.
Oh yeah. Hey, there you go.
Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway,
And she'll just turn into the mama bear of the pack of the group.
She-Ra. Yeah. All right. I don't know how long Reggie is going to be. So
Yeah.
I think we'll wrap the chewing out can occur next week. Just make yourself a note that you want to do that before we start the moot and things. Cuddles.
Sorry, what?
Make yourself a note that you want to yell at your pack mates for being pack mates.
Yeah, no, totally.
I consider me properly chastised.
Oh no! That's got to be role played out. You can't just be like, "Oh, let's hand wave that." No. I want the juicy details.
Oh, you will.
And I will say this, Sofa, you are the token Galliard, I believe.
What?
You're a Galliard, yes?
I thought she was.
No, you're Ragabash.
No,
Who's the
she's a
Galliard?
Yeah.
Ragabash.
Ragabash.
Who's the
That
Galliard?
was Phil.
We don't have one.
Oh
That was Phil.
no! This is the moment for the Galliard to shine because you go to the root and you tell your stories and you're like, "Here's how awesome we are, and here's why we're awesome." And
Yeah,
it's
no,
such a
that's
great
tough.
role playing. It's a great role playing opportunity.
I mean, she can still do it.
No.
No, she said. She's like,
No.
I can imagine.
Fair
So
enough.
we went out and we did stuff, and I got stabbed.
It
I got
was
stabbed.
awesome.
I got stabbed in the leg.
I imagine myself like the kid in The Incredibles. That was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
I imagine it more like Hal from Megamind talking about how he fought off like 50 ninjas.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fair.
That sounds more Ragabash to me.
I don't know. I did some pretty badass shit. I took a freaking silver buckshot to the chest.
Yeah, no, you totally did a badass thing. You basically went toe to toe with a hunter who just was going nuts.
It was awesome.
You I don't know why, but something you said reminded me of the 15 inches reminded me of an Order of the Stick thing. Where the party is completely fucking surrounded by goblin ninjas. Like it fills the entire page. And their halfling ranger who's tracking is leading the party, and he stops in the middle of this group of ninjas and he goes, "Wait. Hold on. I think I just failed a spot check." And they're all the ninjas are standing there, and the party looks at each other. It's like, "Oh shit, hold on, I'll make one." So it's like, "No, I failed as well." "Did you make it?" "No, I failed as well." And then they look at the wizards like, "Hey, don't you have a familiar that like grants a bonus to spot checks?" And she's like, "Oh yeah." And a raven appears like out of nowhere because they keep forgetting that the familiar exists, and then they go, "Do you see anything?" And she goes, "I do not," and it disappears. and then the final panel is like one of the ninjas is like right in front of the face of the ranger is like, "Hello, we're right here." And he goes, "Wait, I think I just failed a listen check."
I love it.
It's fucking amazing.
That would be your rupture character.
Because I'm deaf.
Automatically fails all listening checks.
Right. Actually, what's funny is
Because
it's not
it
an
was
automatic
too
failure.
bright out.
Exactly. It's actually not an automatic failure. It's only -8. Apparently, I have some way of picking up the vibration on a really rare occasion.
If it's loud enough, if it's all about that bass.
All about the bass.
All about that bass. About that bass. No travel.
Honestly, since I got the Logitech sound system plugged in, it really has been.
All about that bass.
No,
I've
seriously,
got single pane
sub,
Windows.
yeah.
If there is that sub is no joke.
I wonder what Alice is talking about in this PMs.
Yeah, that we can see on your stream.
Well, it's you, so I'm not sure why you're wondering.
Wait, why is it me?
I was looking at who you voted for.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, I didn't vote. I was waiting for the role play.
No, we're gonna wrap it up. I don't know when he's gonna be back, and I don't want him to be rushed. You know, I mean, he'll be back when he's back. Nope.
Yeah.
Too late. Already gone. Nice try. But I don't have a vote
Damn
from
it.
Ari yet.
She said
Mine was a verbal vote.
Oh, what was it?
me.
Cuddles. I rolled a d20. That was not favoritism. I rolled a d20. I assigned us all 1 through 5 digits on the D20, and I rolled a 3.
All right, so I've got
spell-
2 votes for Cuddles, a vote
God damn it.
for Reggie, and a vote for Sofa. So Cuddles, you get an experience point.
Okay.
And if Reggie comes back
Right
and
in.
votes for one of for Sofa, then Sofa can get one as well. I'll just split the tie and give it to both.
Okay.
Because my roleplay was shit.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. Can
I
the
don't know.
audience vote? Oh, Wolf, that's a great. Let's have an audience. Can we put up a poll? Who gets the extra experience point? And you can put it on whatever criteria you guys want. That's a great idea, Wolf. Wolf, you get an
I'm not
experience
sure.
point just for saying it.
That's better than
You can do a poll.
doing
Sofa can, Cuddles can. Actually, I think even Smiler can if she's still here, but it might be a little late for her. Ow, 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 ow. Let go. Let go, asshole. Let go.
No, Kaz.
Thank you, bitch. Ah,
Sorry.
ah.
There you go. Ow.
All right, guys. So give an extra experience point to one of the players.
That's a cute idea. I wonder why we didn't think about that. Kitty.
I'm just gonna
She's so
casually
cute.
vote.
Oh, she's not doing it. Here you go. Rah! Look at that. They're so cute.
She's so cute. Meow.
Bitch. Come on. Wait. Huh?
It's funny because with the delay on the stream, like I'm hearing you fighting the cat, but I'm not seeing you fight the cat until
Till after the
several
fact.
seconds
Funny.
later. Yeah.
She's
Rah!
so cute.
Rah! Fighting the kitty. Fighting the kitty.
Boop. Boop.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, oh.
Ow.
Hey, now that's what those arm socks are for.
Ow. 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 I didn't use you. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed. I had a good time.
I did too. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I hope
Absolutely.
you guys liked it. I'm glad we didn't do it last week. I wasn't really in the headspace to do it, and I wasn't in the headspace to do it today until I took a shower, and I was kind of like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have a good time.
You're like, you're
Um,
fine. I'm good.
Yeah, I can do this, and we did do this. So thank you very much, everybody. Let's go ahead and find somebody that we can raid.
You should totally raid Druid since he's also doing RPG.
Here it is, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me bring up Twitch first.
Who won the poll?
So I don't think I have. Oh, who did
I
win the poll?
did.
Yeah,
Sofa, you get one.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job.
And who the fuck voted for me? I'm gonna stab you.
I did.
2
I just
people.
didn't
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of them told you. You know what? I don't think I'm following Druid.
Okay. Druid locks.
Disappointing.
Druid locks, all one word.
You want me to do the raid?
I
Yeah,
can do
so
it.
if I could.
Okay.
Druid LOX
Yep.
is the locks.
Thank you.
I think I spelled my own name wrong. That's hilarious. Yeah, I totally did.
Fowler.
Feolin. Lan. Whatever. Foylin.
All right, guys. Again, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great
Oh, I was
evening.
waiting.
I will be streaming tomorrow. Not sure when I'm going to be streaming yet, but I don't care because I'm going to have a good time.
Damn fucking street.
Talk to y'all later. Have a good one, Al. Night.
Bye. Love you.
No, I'm.